We're leaving.
We leave it.
We leave a. Not one, but two. Yelling's going to be a little late. Thunderstorms in the area. But,
I wonder if they're getting caught by the same ones that got me earlier this week.
maybe. I mean, technically I think I'm further south from where they are, so I would have gotten hit by them too. And I mean, apparently there is going to be thunderstorms in my area around 9, but it should be fine. In theory. But that's just a theory. A weather theory.
Thanks for watching.
Wow.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Fuck.
Alright, so I don't think I asked when I came in here, how's everyone doing while we wait for the pre-roll?
I'm doing good.
I'm cool.
I'm doing okay.
I'm doing alright myself. Alright.
Okay, Draco, I'm gonna share this because this pertains literally to what we were doing last night.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know, but I put it in art, but because it's the artist, but like, I feel it could be also memes.
Think about how careless CPs are really mine.
Try again.
Try again. He really doesn't. Like, at all. Ever think? I mean, Kari, you could have cut that sentence in like half. Sora, do you ever think? No!
Look, we love our little golden retriever energy boy.
Sure do. Alright. I think we're all set. Yelling will eventually hop in. Who would like to do the recap for inspiration tonight?
Still got it.
We do have inspiration. I do not have inspiration.
You could do it. I mean, you did watch the episode beforehand.
Yeah, I can do it. Last time on Barovia Rhapsody, we left off on trying to beat the tree. As Miyakai continues to whack on it while everybody else kills those, what was it, the blights? The different kinds of blights, the vine blights, horn blights, where the crap they were. After we got rid of them, we got rid of the tree, and if I remember right, it was the huntress that appeared from the tree. She gave us a couple of information on a couple of stuff. And about her two sisters. We almost of the swamp, and I not remember the other one. I kind of saw that in that. After that, we went back to the winery to. Did we give the stone back to them?
No, turn into a woman.
Ah, okay.
Found out it was better to actually save all 3 of the stones they were talking about, because that would actually make everything better for everybody, not just for not just for the winery.
Okay. Yeah.
I did gain a bunch of allies through a bunch of ravens.
Yeah, we found out that they were were ravens. More were people, but great. Yeah. They
Again, I
agreed.
don't understand the discrimination against people with lycanthropy. They're nice people.
I'll be just with that. But anyway, they agreed to help us out on finding the treasure and being scouts for us or giving us information on stuff that we need to find. After that, we escorted them back to the the wine back to the tavern, and we end up finding a body in the road on the way back there. I don't know why Antonius is infatuated. Just like his tail will just eat everybody that we find. But nonetheless, we kept on going. I got to the tavern. When we got to the tavern, we talked with the owners and everything. And who's that gentleman that we talked to? Rats. I know it starts with an R.
Rictavio.
Batavio, yes. Yeah. Old age, okay. I'm getting up in their age, okay. It's hard for me to remember names from time to time, or if I'm not even paying attention. Who knows? After we talked to him, we had some kind of thing to do. From there, I believe we went to go talk to the Burgermeister, and he ended up giving us the medallion of the amulet of the sun. If I remember if that's what it's called, but it looks like the shape of the sun. And from there, they started the festival of the sun, and we were participating in it, going through the town, everything. The storm picked up, and the Burgermeister tried to light the like the little thing on fire, but it ended up going out, and one of the guards started laughing, and he ended up trying to reform him for laughing. Slow turn towards Kardak, and then Kardak says something.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that if you want people to be happy, why would you get mad if someone is legitimately happy?
Look, Kardak. There's a time and a place to say stuff
I
about that.
understand. I probably didn't. It wasn't the best idea to laugh either.
Look, Kardak, I am not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
For fuck's sake.
From there, some random person came up and said that there was a tiger loose in the town, and
All have a context for what a tiger is, because they didn't exist in Thylea, but they don't exist here in Barovia.
and then instead of the Burgermeister trying to punish us for what Kardak did, he said if we get rid of the tiger, then he will forgive us. And that's all I can remember.
Alright, take your inspiration. Those who helped that did not have inspiration can take one. And I will bring us back to... Where is Vallaki? There we are. And I gotta swap the music because it's gonna play the country village, and this is a bit of a tense situation. We don't need Happy Sunshine Village right now.
I like Happy Sunshine Village.
I mean,
Gonna
yeah.
get a bit more unsettling with happy music and like there's a tiger on the loose.
I think we got trouble, Fitz.
In that case, just play the Benny Hill theme.
Apparently, that theme's actually very protected on the internet.
Of course
Oh,
it is.
boo. Alright, so do you have any areas that you might want to investigate first? Any plans? I do have a suggestion if you don't.
Well, first to prep, I kind of do want to change the chain of my hunting trap to the 10-foot one that I have.
Okay.
Just a prep.
I
So-
can't-
While everyone's prepping, Kardac's going to point something out. Okay, is it just me, or is it weird that people here know what a lion is?
You mean a tiger, right?
Or tiger?
I
What's
don't even know what
tiger?
the fuck that tiger is.
Yeah, like... That literally just made me real, or dawned on me when you said that earlier. You didn't know what that is. So how would anyone else here know what a giant cat like that is?
Hey, Draco.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cat.
Yes, Draco.
I've met a couple tiger tabaxis. They're nice people.
Like to imagine everyone looks at bolts.
So they're to best.
They're basically feral, or like like a bear equivalent of a tabaxi.
Imagine me, but on 4 legs, and I can't talk. Well, I can talk, but it's only in growls.
I'm half tempted to say, what the fuck is a bear?
Zito will point to Kai, so his father and his mother yelling at him.
What?
I feel that joke needs context.
Okay. So you're saying it is a large cat. Maybe I can try something. I'm gonna, with my heightened senses, I'm gonna try to see if I could smell a large cat-like beast.
Alright.
I was going to do the same thing.
I guess roll for survival. While they're doing that, if anyone would like to, you could roll me an intelligence check.
Just flatten intelligence.
Yeah, just a flat intelligence to see if you remember something.
Yeah.
15.
18.
Kai and Bolt.
Wait.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay.
You said survival to smell it?
Anyone?
Yeah, survival for smell. So, Kardak, Bolt, Kai,
15.
you remember something. When you first came to Vallaki to Arsec Stockyard, Antonius picked up the Balinok horn to test it out, and when he blew into it, the wagon that, belonged to Rictavio now began shaking, as if something was inside it, and making noise. Putting 2 and 2 together, you realize that was probably the tiger. So you do have a starting point as to where maybe it came from. With a...
And that was over here, right? On the other end of the city?
Yeah, like right near the very beginning of the city. Right here.
Is this all like shops?
That's specifically the stockyard. Most of the shops are in this area in the town square. Actually, now that I think about it, that's where you guys basically would be at this point, the town square. So let me move y'all
So
over.
Wait, there was a circus here, wasn't there?
There was the one cart, and
Mhm.
that Rictavio guy says that he was running the circus. Do you think... Do circuses have exotic animals?
Somewhere there's a
More than
clown
you
with
would
a
think,
mask that
especially
laughs.
depending on the circus.
Hmm.
Take my word on that one.
I am inclined to believe you 100%.
Also, quick update, Raul and Zio. You do smell something that smells kind of like a cat to the north of your current position.
There is something to the north, potentially.
Yeah, I can smell it too.
Should we try to follow that scent, or should we go to that stockyard? Or do we split up to try to pincer this tiger?
Probably. If we split up, I would suggest more capable hands that are able for combat go towards the cats. And probably everybody else go find out more information about it.
So how do we want
Easiest.
to split the group potentially?
Mhm.
Because I can have Raul go with one group and Zio can go with the other. Since both of us are good at spelling, we'll be able to reconvene with each other more easily.
I could probably go looking for the tiger.
Fuck it, I'm down. I want to see what tiger is.
Right? And I probably have Kardak come with us as well, since he knows what one is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I would go to try to find him.
So me, Bolt, and Antonius can try to investigate the wagon.
Yes.
Do you guys
They aren't.
want? Do you guys want to let out this? Do you guys want to establish a signal in case you do go into combat and want some help?
Look for a firebolt in the air if we need your help. I'll shoot one straight up.
Stares up at the heavy rain falling down.
Actually, wait, no, prestidigitation. I'll just set up what looks like a flare.
Just so I'm clear on the divisions here, it's Raul, Antonius, and Bolt are going to the cart?
Yes.
Okay. I want to see Kardak's token on here. No, he's on here somewhere.
He's underneath Zio.
Ah, that would be why I can't see him. There we go.
You
Now
guys
we
are
have
trying to
our-
mount each other.
Oh my. In the
No.
middle of the town square? Jeez, get a room.
I'm not transformed yet.
No.
Yet.
Draco, get your mind out of the gutter. It's just plain chicken.
Listen, I can't help myself.
Ayo.
It's where my mind immediately went to.
Listen, just because both Zio and Karlak are both huge slabs of meat, two very large muscular men getting on top of each other in the middle of a town square.
And one just happens
No,
to be
remember
from
the
a
reason.
Greece-like
The reason
country.
here's the reason in character. He was hungover.
You know what? Fair.
Kardak was helping him.
Wait, who's
There.
hungover?
Oh, actually, wait, no, that's right.
Only Antonius was hungover, which they're cured. Potentially.
Zeno, don't drink.
Yeah, I'd say that would be over now. Antonius is done with the hangover after everything that happened.
By the way, I didn't say it last game, but Kardak still has sober on his head. It's 16 days left.
Ah,
Alright.
Broaden, I hope you know you forced me to evoke Biggie.
Of course. We have to invoke the power of Biggie.
Big meaty men slapping me.
Of course. Listen, this party has at least 4 big guys.
it's true.
3 of them are going together.
Yeah, I just realized...
Technically, one of us can be classified as beef.
Hey.
You make a good point. It's a little messed up, but you're right.
Look, I'm not telling lies. Technically speaking,
You're not, which is even funnier.
You gotta work for this meat.
So hold on. Now this intrusive thought entered my head. Are the teams split into Team Beef and Team Twink?
perhaps.
No, it's Team Beef and Team Lamb Chop.
Hmm.
I'm not that. Raoul isn't that much of a twink. He's average.
I mean,
Build.
I guess twunk, perhaps, is the terminology at that point? I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
I prefer the term cruiserweight.
You know what? That works too. All I'm saying is, like, Bolt and Antonius are not exact. I mean, they could probably fall into the twink category.
There you go. Chad.
Bolt would be. He wouldn't be big, but he also would be. He would be very average sized.
Fair enough.
Like average, a little bit leaning towards thin, but not like stickly thin.
I think, like...
He's very fit. We'll use that word.
Fair enough. I feel like I've seen people refer to Link from the Legend of Zelda games as a twunk, so do with that information what you will.
Jesus Christ.
Also, twink has an entirely different context in and of itself, so...
Fair enough.
Giggity.
Draco, if you're gonna call Raoul a twink, one time during the campaign, completely unwarranted, you just have to say in Strahd's voice, I want that twink obliterated.
Keep note of that.
I would have loved it if yelling had come in right at that moment.
That would have been perfect. Alex missing all of this.
Oh no.
That's the raid message. I'm already calling it.
Raid message, obliterate the twink.
Obliterate that twink. Oh my god. Alright.
Oh,
So,
So we split up.
yeah, if you guys are going to split up, I'm going to pop out the initiative order and just one representative from each team roll to see who we're following first.
right.
Who has their initiative on in Team Beef?
That would be me. 1 second.
I got
Rodden, what's your dex?
Zero.
Because I have a 19.
You
Me and
go.
Kardak are basically the same.
11.
Abby has a 16, so they get +3.
Welp.
Well, I guess roll again, given what we've gotten.
Well, technically, I have a bit, or Bull has a better.
Yeah, I mean,
True,
if you
we
want
can
to
just go
call
with
it,
that.
I have a better initiative score.
Alright, so then we'll have the Team Cart go first. Doodle-doo.
I would have laughed if I would have rolled again and also gotten an 11.
Would have been hilarious. Alright, so you all make your way to the stockyard, and sure enough, as soon as you get here, you see that Rictavio's wagon, the back part of it, is completely broken off. There was a lock on the back, but it has been broken off and is on the floor. The door is burst open on the back, and you see Rictavio standing in front of his wagon looking absolutely mortified.
I think we found the source of the tiger.
Mm.
Rictavio will turn around. Oh, hello. Yes, it's my tiger. Her name is Sasha. She doesn't like to be alone, so I bring her with me when I scout areas, and I've been feeding her and keeping her in the wagon, and I guess someone broke her out. She's a really well-trained tiger. I don't think she'll hurt anyone, but we should probably get her back to the wagon. And then I think I'm probably going to have to leave. Because everyone is going to want my head.
Did you see which way she went?
No, I just got here, but I think there are still some tracks we could try to follow. Are any of you good at tracking?
I think I'm pretty good at that.
Oh, good. I'm not the best at it.
Knowing that there's the possibility that somebody was also around here, can I investigate?
Oh, yeah.
14.
14, they didn't try to hide it. You look around and you see mixed in with the tiger tracks are a bunch of human footprints, or you imagine they're human footprints. There's a bunch of boot prints all over the place. They're sort of staggered here and there, as if maybe someone was drunk, walking up to this cart, and then after that they just sort of scatter and run off in opposite directions.
Assuming there was a lock on the cage, did that lock look like it was like forced open?
Oh yeah, that thing was bludgeoned open. Like, this was a pretty good lock, but apparently whoever did this just beat the shit out of the lock until it gave.
Well, whoever did it, they were either drunk or knew what they were doing, and by knew what they were doing, I mean they basically just picked up some large blunt object and beat the ever-living heck out of the lock.
Alright.
So clearly somebody intentionally wanted to release this tiger.
I'm going to imagine it was probably someone who was drunk, because there's a festival going on, but I kind of want to grab my horse so I can get the wagon up and running, but if you think I should travel with you to help with the tiger, I can do that as well.
Have you, maybe rubbed anybody the wrong way since you've been in town?
He thinks for a moment. Not that I can think of. I think the Watcher boys were talking up to me at one point about what I had in the wagon and what the circus entailed. Maybe that was something. They just seemed curious.
Above game, the Who boys?
The Watcher boys. You are familiar. You heard. Well, technically, it was Raoul who heard about the other noble family in town, the Watchers. The matriarch of the family is Fiona Watcher, and she has 2 sons who are known to be troublemakers.
I wouldn't put it past those 2 boys to cause trouble.
Well, they've certainly caused a lot of trouble if this was them.
Agreed. But now, let us see if we can track down this tiger. Potentially before the others get to it.
Oh.
And before it's too late.
Another thing. Well, first, do you want me to help you with the tiger, or do you want to me to get my wagon ready so we can get going as soon as she's calmed down?
Do you know a way to calm her down? Because I think the only ideas that me and the rest of our group can do is just knock them unconscious.
Yeah, I should probably go with you then. She knows me and I can calm her down. That's probably the best course of action. One point I realize, a bit of a misnomer. She is a kind of tiger, but she's not your average tiger. She is a saber-toothed tiger.
Oh no.
Above game. Oh shit, that's awesome.
Shit.
What is the... I'm sorry, I do not know the difference.
Regular tigers, though fearsome, have like normal sharp teeth. Saber-toothed tiger has 2 big incisor teeth that can really tear through flesh.
Then we better hurry.
Agreed.
13 or 19 if I'm being helped.
Did anyone want to help? I mean, you didn't technically call it, but I will give you the opportunity if anyone wants to try and assist.
Maybe Antonius, since they're kind of just idle right now.
You know what? Sure. I'll give you that 19. Fortunately, these tracks are relatively recent. Even though it's raining and obviously the road is a bit muddy, they're still fresh enough where you can get a good track. But now let's move on to the beef team to see how they're doing. Team Beefcake. I imagine Zio's probably in the front because he's the nose leading you forward.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
There we go.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
My internet shit itself, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Alright, so we're just about to go back to Team Beefcake. The three of you follow Zio, and eventually you do come across what appears to be a giant armored feline with two great big sharp teeth. In addition to all of its normal sized teeth, you see this. She doesn't appear to be, like, attacking anyone at the moment, just sort of wandering around. In the art, she doesn't have the armor, but she does have armor.
That's the tiger?
Can Karnak roll a, like, I guess an intelligence or an animal check to see, like, if he knows that's a saber-tooth tiger?
That would be a nature check.
That's a 14.
Not super common, but with a 14, I'd say no. You've never seen a creature like this. This does not look like a tiger at all. Suddenly, the random person calling it a tiger makes a bit more sense. It just sort of, I guess, just sort of threw out a word of vaguely what it looked like. And it is a cat.
All right.
It is big.
Oh, that is the most beautiful cat I have ever seen.
That is
Beautiful.
that is
Yeah.
not like a tiger I've seen before.
Zio
quick.
just
It doesn't look like it's hurting anybody.
Zio
No.
just starts walking up to it and saying, "Here, kitty, kitty."
Hold on.
We both grab him. Nope. First things first. Karnak shoots prestidigitation out of his hand to be like a giant flare, like, get over here to the other three.
Alright.
Zio snapped his finger. Oh, you're right. He cast shield the face. Is it? Starts walking over to the cat.
He just turns him around.
Oh, I got this.
Mm-mm.
I got this.
No, we need.
You got a lot of things, but this isn't it.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
You motherfucker.
I will let Zio roll an animal handling check with disadvantage, and the flare will absolutely go through.
The beef signal.
I have a +5 to that.
So,
You're not getting any help from either of us.
I want to use my inspiration on this one because I know
you
what.
certainly can. If you want to, you can.
Why are you doing this? Natural 1!
Well,
Soft
that's even
20.
better. Alright, so you go here, kitty kitty, and the tiger looks around at you, and it seems insulted. It starts baring its fangs and walking towards you, menacingly. And now we'll go back to the other team.
Oh, he's
I was
dead.
gonna say real quick, kid, Karnak look at Rule. Grab him!
Oh, a challenge.
Meanwhile, we have seen the beef signal.
You have.
Okay, they
Can I
found
describe
the
what it
tiger.
is?
Zio rolls up his show.
What's the signal?
It's just it looks like it's a firework that when it explodes has a giant arrow like, we are here.
Should be just a frowny face.
My
Actually,
first
you know what?
thought
That'd be better.
was
There's an
it
arrow that
was
says, "Oh shit, big tiger, come quick."
my first thought that it was like the Metal Gear Solid exclamation point, complete with the noise.
Woo! You you manage to run, and I will say you do make it to the scene before it's time for the saber-toothed cat to begin its assault. Give me just a moment. I will bring you to the battle map. I just have to do some adjustments over here.
We'll probably have to redo the initiative.
Yeah.
And I did do the biz. It's just it didn't take a whole month.
Really? Really, old man?
We told him to stop. He did not stop.
Octavio,
I know.
does your tiger respond to
What? No. Hold on. Let's see how this goes. And I will move you over to the battle map. We'll say you're like right around there. I need to move Bolt and I need to move some people around. It looks like Kai over to here. Whoop. Bolt with this team. Why do you have a 6? Let me get rid of that 6. Whoop. There we go.
Don't know.
All right, feel free to properly roll initiative now. I did roll the cat already, so it's at 6. Although I think I need to add it again because we switched maps.
Oh yeah.
Well,
God damn it, old man!
Don't worry,
Octavio, save us.
my AC's at 21.
That's not the point.
that is
I have a
12.
5. I'm gonna be of no help to this.
We'll just move around here. We'll say Zio was a little closer, but you did hold him back. So it's just the pss.
Don't forget,
Oh, and Antonius, yes. And initiative.
Wait, Carter, use finish as a late corner.
22.
What would Antonius do in this situation?
That is an
Not get
excellent
eaten.
question.
You gotta think like yelling. What will yelling do?
Unseen servant?
Yes, but let me switch the song now that we're in actual combat.
Okay, I only have great food water.
Oh,
Man, this has been a great time for Blink to just pop back in. Hey, we're fighting a saber-toothed tiger. Have fun with that.
what?
Alright, so, I think as a bonus action, Antonius is going to start playing and give a bardic inspiration to Octavio.
That's probably smart.
For action... Let's see... Part of me wants to have Antonius cast Fairy Fire, because it seems like it would be important in case things go wrong, of course.
That might make the tiger more angry.
It might.
bright light, bright light.
Right, let's see how an armored saber-toothed tiger works with... Oh, well, that's a natural 20.
Holy shit!
God damn. Okay.
Stop messing around.
This is a
Okay.
badass tiger!
The tiger is pissed. It
Kai
feels
had them.
antagonized by Zio. Suddenly bright lights everywhere. She's freaking out, man.
You see the above the screen? Kai will remember this.
You know what? The trash panda brings up a good point. You didn't do the pss, pss, pss with it. We might have to get a laser pointer. Who has a laser pointer? Raul?
Alright.
It's true. Karnak does have a laser pointer, huh?
Yeah, presentation.
Dancing lights could also work as one.
True. But Raul, what's the plan on your turn? What are you thinking?
I'm gonna give the help action to Rictavio
Right? How you
to
help?
potentially help with any animal handling check. And how I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna pull out one of my rations, which is just gonna be, a dried wolf and jerky.
That's smart.
And I'm just
She
gonna
does
call
like
up.
wolves.
I'm gonna. Why did you have to say that? I'm just gonna call over to the saber. Here, Sasha. Look what it is, and just kind of like wave the jerky kind of in front of Octavio.
All right. Kai.
Just looking at Raoul. Hey, Tiger. He's just gonna drop his hunting trap and hold out his hands. Just like, we're not gonna hurt you, we just want to take you back to your friend. Alright. Cool here.
Roll. If you want, you could roll an animal handling check.
8.
Well, she doesn't seem to be paying attention to you. Her eyes seem now fixed on the wolf jerky that Raul has taken out.
Okay, good. She's not gonna maul me then. Just
That's okay.
And Octavio. Huh? He does not actually have animal handling. That's interesting. I'm gonna give him advantage anyway.
What?
Because she knows him. Wisdom. Okay. Good to know. So I guess I'll just roll flat wisdom for this. Rictavio will walk up. Atta girl. It's okay. Let's go back to the cart, huh? And he's going to place his hand on Sasha and begin petting her. And with advantage, and also that Bardic Inspiration just cause. 17's good, but because he has it, why not use it?
so like a D6.
Yep, 18. But she seems to be purring as he pets her, and seems to be placated. Alright. Now, let's get her back to the wagon and... It's going to take a while. I do need to get the horse to get the wagon going, but... One step at a time, huh?
I think you should get out of here as soon as possible.
That was the plan, yes. At the Blue Water Inn, my horse is there if someone wants to grab him for me. There's a stable in the back. I don't even know if the Martikovs are back yet. But Drusilla is my horse. She's in the stable. You can bring her there while we take Sasha to the wagon. We can get me out of here a lot faster.
Yeah. Well, let's get a move on before that guy shows up.
Right. And for the sake of ease, the plan goes accordingly. You grab the horse, explain that Rictavio asked you to pick up the horse because he was going to set out of town. He does have some stuff in his room, but he's probably going to grab his effects later, you imagine. He will... who's grabbing the horse, actually? That's the first point of contention here.
I could?
Who's the fastest, actually?
I mean, it's probably you, right? Because you have the 40 movement speed, right?
Yeah.
So you...
Damn it.
Let
I'm
me
the second fastest.
Yeah, and I think the Tabaxi in the group have speed of 35.
Yeah, I'm fastest then. I don't get
Yep,
to play.
35.
I don't get to play with kitties.
Next time, maybe. You bump into Rictavio again. So, while Rictavio's getting Sasha in the wagon, unfortunately the lock is unusable at this point, so he's just gonna have to close the door and hope it stays long enough for him to get the two of them out of there.
Could we probably like tie some rope around it to keep it closed?
If you have some rope on your person, you absolutely could cut some off and tie it around to make like a jury-rigged closing latch.
Would the mending spell work to fix that lock?
No, the lock is busted beyond repair. It was beaten within an inch of his life.
Damn.
I mean, I have smith tools. I could just try to make a new lock, but that would probably take too long.
Yeah, and you need an actual forge to work with, I'd think.
Yeah, you
I can help with that since I do work at the fucking blacksmith.
don't you have like a trait just to make it right off the bat?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's weapons and armor specifically, isn't it?
And equipment.
I'm looking at it now.
Right. We'll see about that.
Because he made me the chain.
True.
That's not really a weapon.
Yeah, it says equipment.
It says non-magical item, includes some metal, simple martial weapon, suit of armor, 10 pieces of ammunition, set tools, metal objects. Okay, so yeah, no, you could, using that feature, you should be able to make a lock. You would need some metal. Do you have any metal in your person at this moment?
I think I do.
I still have the set of black silver that was given to me that I haven't used yet.
I got the rusted chainmail.
Okay. So it won't be the prettiest lock because it's rusted chainmail, but with your magic you can clean it up and make at least a decent enough lock for the time being.
I was going to use that chainmail, so that was fucking well.
It's fine.
I mean, I would imagine you wouldn't use the entirety of the chainmail, considering a thing of
Just a
chainmail
lock.
is bigger than a lock. By, like, a lot, is the thing.
Just like a section of it.
Yeah, so, like, it wouldn't be usable as armor anymore, but I don't think anyone was planning on using the rusted chainmail at this time as armor, so...
Hey man, I love tetanus.
Yeah. No, it's a bold strategy. You could get tetanus, but so could the enemy if they hit you.
That's why I make brass knuckles out of them.
There you go.
If only there was someone in the party who was immune to disease.
If only.
Oh yeah.
Looks the kind.
I just realized, unfortunately, chat was looking at one corner of the map and not where the action was happening during the saber-tooth cat. Dang it.
Whoopsie doodle.
I mean, it's okay. This is mainly fear of the mind, really, because we didn't even do anything.
True. Oh, and let me clear out the turn order since we're not in combat anymore. Rictavio will let out a sigh. Okay. I'm going to get out of town, but before I do, there is something I would like to speak with all of you about. There is a tower just outside of town. I think it used to be a wizard's tower. I'm gonna hole up there for the time being. And he places his hand on his head and begins to lift, and you notice as his form shifts with the hat's removal, and you now see this man before you. My true name, is Rodolfo van Richten. I'm a monster hunter by trade. I think we'll have a lot to discuss, but obviously I'm not going to be able to do that at this time, given the circumstances. But perhaps I'll see you at that tower. And he puts the hat back down and his form shifts back to the Rictavio, you know. Alrighty then. I'm gonna head out.
All right.
And he hits the reins on his horse Drusilla, and they ride out of town as fast as she'll carry them.
Bye, Sasha.
Good. No innocent creature got hurt.
That's a badass animal.
It really is, though, isn't it?
I love the armor on it.
That was the Van Richten. I only heard stories about them.
You have to tell me some of those later.
Do any of them involve Sasha?
You think she'll let you? You think he'll let me play with Sasha?
I mean, we've done him a favor. Maybe. He seems to be, capable, wanting to help us later on.
Then I am interested.
Good.
Draco, I'm going to ask a very specific history check for Kardec.
Okay.
Does the name Sasha to him ring any bells?
All right.
Excellent.
There you are. So,
I am excellent.
you've missed a bit.
I have realized it's been an hour.
Yeah,
It's
so...
no worries. I mean, you can't control the storms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so let me tell
Unless you are actually Storm from X-Men.
Are you Storm from X-Men?
Or Kaya.
Unfortunately, no.
Damn.
That would be a bait. That'd be badass if you were.
True. But, so you learned a little bit about, Rictavio. Turns out he's Van Richten. Probably doesn't actually have a circus. But, Tiger was his.
Wait, were you fighting the tiger the circus guy? I was supposed to work for the circus guy. Come
Yeah.
on.
Turns
Well,
out
we
he's
weren't trying to
actually a
fight the
monster
tiger.
hunter.
The tiger got out.
Yeah.
We weren't trying to fight the tiger. We had to try to, return the tiger because apparently some hooligans broke the cage, so the tiger ran out. So we were trying to return the tiger safely.
Zio was trying to pet the tiger.
Didn't
We
go
all
so
tried
great.
to stop him.
Yeah, how'd that go?
I mean, good, because I didn't get hurt.
Yet.
Draco, real quick, did you hear what I asked?
Yeah, to roll the
names.
history for if you know the name Sasha. Go ahead.
I'm going to ask if I can have advantage, considering.
I'm gonna say no for this instance.
Wait.
I mean, it was his. Like, here's the thing. It was named, or it was his namesake. That's why I'm saying the advantage.
Did
Oh yeah,
you
that's
write
true.
Eye of the Tiger in my notes, or was that something that was already there from last session?
That I
Last
think is
session.
your notes from last session. Although that is the name I chose for this session.
Oh my god.
Eye of the Tiger.
The last 3 lines that I wrote before logging off last session was, all will be well. We be well, don't swell, drip fell, Eye of the Tiger.
Nice.
Those are the last 3 lines. There's a lot more than that.
You also missed the discussion of about twinks.
Yes. And beefcakes.
It's been an interesting episode.
Who is the twink
So,
in question?
we were dividing the teams because the party split up. We had all of the beefcakes on one team, so I asked if the other team, which consisted of Antonius, Bolt, and Raul, was Team Twink.
I feel like, although Antonius is small, he's still slightly built. That he wouldn't be twink size. If he was skinnier, maybe.
He's a squart, like a dwarf, small and built.
Yeah.
Dang.
You can't be the allegation, Jelly.
Yeah, Yelling, did you just describe
you based your
yourself
character on
as
Venti.
the...
You can't do this.
Did you describe
I did
yourself as the
not.
buff version of a sword stack?
Above version what?
He tried
The-
to describe
the-
above Vinci.
The buff version of a short stack is what you basically just described him as.
I guess. A man version of a short stack.
All right. Well, with that revelation, and now that we're all caught up to speed,
This has been an episode.
it sure has.
Okay. Oof.
So, with that, so about that roll, we can get back to it.
So, now that I remember why you wanted advantage, I mean, I would give it to you that you would remember that your uncle's Iron Defender was also named Sasha, which is ironic.
You know, it's funny. My namesake, my dad's cousin. He was kind of like you, Bolt, an inventor of sort, and well, he had he had a creature that he named Sasha. Sure, my dad will be happy to find out that I saved one as well today. Shall we move on?
Above game. We did not hurt any
No
tiger.
tiger was hurt in this program.
No
No.
tiger
Okay.
was hurt in the making of this program, confirmed.
Yeah.
It was a
No-
saber-toothed
no one got
tiger,
hurt.
by the way.
Yeah, no. Came close, but you know, after realizing that we weren't trying to hurt it.
I was trying
Wait,
to
why
tell you.
were we hurting it?
No, I was
Because we
trying to
did.
tell you.
Because we did, no. And also, how did that go?
So, Zio confirmed as the kind of person that would try to pet a bear.
It's just like, ah.
Or either why he was trying to pet it because it had armor on.
Oh my gosh, you try to pet it?
Yes.
He sure did.
Ugh.
Got that one.
Sure.
Oh no!
Leo
about
is
the
the type
pounds?
of person that loves anything that is in armor, okay?
Listen, Zio's the kind of person who would look at an animal and say, "If not French shaped, then why French?" Wait, what's that saying?
If
If I
not
can't
pet...
pet it, then why?
Yeah, that's
If
Why
I
it.
can't
French
pet it, then
shape?
why is it?
So,
Yeah, then why French shaped?
You know, I have an actual answer for why bears are friend shape. Because they are in the same family as dogs are. Canis, I believe, technically speaking, in the greater
Eh?
order. So, because of that particular factor, bears are friend shaped because dogs are friend shaped, and they are in the relatively same classification family. Science.
so what you're saying is, we Strahd needs to just wear armor, and you'll just be like, oh, this guy's all right.
Depending what the armor looks like.
No, I wasn't
He's
sure.
rich.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good armor if he's got armor. Like Strahd walks out in armor. Huh, you know, I wasn't sure about him at first, but now
I like kind of a jib.
You got good taste.
Alright, so
We're good.
yeah, what is the game plan now? Because the tiger is out of the city, yes, but what are you gonna tell Baron Farkas?
The tiger problem is taken care of.
Yeah, the tiger's is not in the city anymore. Everything is fine.
All is
We don't
well.
we don't need to say anything more than that. If he's still pissed off at me, then that's on him, not on me.
Also, above game, which one of us knew ahead of time what a tiger was before we found it?
Quite a few of us didn't know what a tiger was.
Yeah, because like
I think Was it only Karnak and Bolt?
It was only Karnak because
Yeah.
because he has
And Bolt.
friends and or basically family in the circus. He knows what a tiger is.
Karnak and Bolt really were the only people who had any idea. Bolt because he is a tiger tabaxi, so he knows the general vibes, and like Karnak said, he knows people in the circus.
There's no
But
tigers and
neither of us knew what a saber-tooth tiger was.
And like, I was thinking about it, like maybe Antonius might, because Chult, but Chult doesn't really have tigers. They have dinosaurs and undead, so...
Look,
Oh.
if you go by Power Ranger logic, saber-tooth tigers are dinosaurs.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what?
I can make that joke. I'm part of a Power Ranger campaign. Right, Chaco?
I remember that being a thing.
Saber-tooth tiger, Tyrannosaurus.
Mastodon.
Yeah, that means woolly mammoth is also a dinosaur by that logic. Or just elephant, because I think it wasn't a woolly mammoth. I think it was an elephant.
No, it was
mammoth.
a mastodon, so it's a
Okay.
woolly mammoth.
Okay, so it was a woolly mammoth.
It'd be really weird if it was just a regular elephant.
Yeah. Elephant.
What?
Anyway, I'll say after you help Rictavio get out, the Burgomaster and the guards approach you. It seems Ezek, the captain of the guard, isn't there, but he's probably off somewhere, you don't know for sure. Where? Any luck on finding the tiger?
Already out of the city.
We got tiger out the city.
Alright, do you know where it came from?
Someone broke the cart the traveling circus man had, the log that they had on it, and that's where they came from.
See, is he still in the city?
No.
He
No.
has left as well.
He's gone.
Alright, well, we're never letting him back in to prevent that from happening again. We'll consider our problems dealt with then. I see no reason to put anyone in the stocks at this time. That one guard is going to be re-educated on why not to laugh during the proceedings at certain people's. Sorry about all this mess that happened. I'm going to go back home and make plans for next week's festival. Have a pleasant evening.
To a brighter future.
To a brighter future. Oh, you can keep that amulet, by the way. It really does suit you.
And let the sun shine upon you always.
And you as well. And the Baron rides off.
And as soon as he leaves, Kai's just gonna toss that amulet over to Zio.
And I will take it.
Check this
Karnak
out. See if it's
lets
magical.
out. Karnak lets out a huge sigh, like, God, he's gone.
And I cast Identify on the amulets.
You sure can. Are you using a slot or are you casting it as a ritual?
Or do we plan on leaving for the rest of the day?
We do have quite a few quests. Like, we still have those 2 missing people that the Baron wanted us to look for, and
The missing people, the armor quest.
the armor quest, yeah.
Rictavio also gave us like a weird, like, I guess rumor that Blinsky's toy shop was like lacking business. I don't know if people want to investigate a toy store. But I think there's another thing that I know Varlo wants to do. He wants to check on Irina because that guy who gave us the armor quest said that he talked to her. It's really weird that
Right.
he mentioned her. It's like, huh?
I
Why would you
will
bring up someone?
ritual cast it then.
Alright. So you take 10 minutes, and let me grab the document again so I can reveal what you have learned.
I'll head to the church while you're taking the 10 minutes. It shouldn't take that long to walk.
Let me grab everything.
And right next to the church, actually.
So I'm going to pop up the holy symbol of Ravenkind once again. You learned this is the holy symbol of Ravenkind. This wondrous item is a legendary item that requires attunement by a cleric or paladin of the good alignment. The holy symbol of Ravenkind is a unique holy symbol sacred to the good-hearted faithful of Barovia. It predates the establishment of any church in Barovia. According to legend, it was delivered to a paladin named Lugdana by a giant raven, or an angel in the form of a giant raven. Lugdana used the holy symbol to root out and destroy nests of vampires until her death. The high priests of Ravenloft kept and wore the holy symbol after Lugdana's passing. The holy symbol is a platinum amulet shaped like the sun, with a large crystal embedded in the center. The holy symbol has 10 charges for the following properties and regains 1d6 plus 4 charges at dawn. Hold vampires. As an action, you can expend 1 charge and present the holy symbol to make it flare with holy power. Vampires and vampire spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol when it flares must make a DC 15 wisdom save. On a fail, the target is paralyzed for a minute. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns to end the effect. Turn Undead. If you have the Turn Undead or Turn Unholy feature, you can expend 3 charges when you present the holy symbol while using the feature. When you do so, undead have disadvantage on their saving throws against the effect. And last but certainly not least, Sunlight. As an action, you can expend 5 charges while presenting the holy symbol to make it shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30. The light is sunlight and lasts for 10 minutes or until you end the effect. No action required. Yeah, this thing's really fucking good.
Oh.
I mean,
Say
it's a legendary
that.
item. As we know, legendary items are really good.
And 2 of you could potentially use it, though. Honestly, I think one of you it's better for, but you can decide that amongst yourselves.
I mean,
You hold on to it?
do you want it? You can have it.
Sure. I'll take it.
Put the holy symbol of Ravenkind within your inventory.
You can take it either way, honestly.
Back to Vallaki. And let me just get rid of some things on the map, move you guys around. Pop! Pop. Alright, was everyone heading to the church, or were only some people gonna head to the church?
Sure, we'll accompany.
I would
Reroll.
say probably the best thing to just stay together at this point.
Kai wants to see how he's doing.
You make your way to the church, and as you're in front of the door, Ismark bursts out of the door and, like, immediately almost bumps into you. Oh, so, wow, that's... Oh, thank God, that's really lucky. Irina's gone missing during the festival. I got knocked out by someone. I didn't quite see their face, but I saw a blur of gray and a red arm.
What?
Oh my god, that could be anyone.
Red arm. Lower gray red arm. Ezek.
Good point. I mean, you didn't see him with the Baron when he came to approach you. Now you think about it, you haven't seen him ever since the tiger incident.
Okay. Gotta try finding her. Do you have anything of hers on you, Ismark?
He's gonna start digging through his pockets. He doesn't come up with it, but then he realizes, oh, God, that's something stupid. He runs back into church really quick and comes back with the rapier you saw that she had on her person. Apparently, Isaac did not take the rapier with him. Go figure.
With heightened senses, I'm gonna pick up her scent and try to find her.
Zio will help with that too, since I have a 6-mile radius with mine.
Alright, so with your senses combined, whoever has the higher survival can roll it with advantage.
I have a +5.
I have a +4.
What's the stat again?
Survival.
Also, if you have heightened senses.
I have a -1. I'm no help in this.
Yeah, I already have advantage on hearing and smelling, so...
Yeah, I got advantage on smelling.
Well, now you have double advantage. Or you both could roll. Let's
22.
see. With a 22 roll,
22.
you immediately pick up on her scent.
17.
With a 17, you have an idea, but Raul seems to have more of a concentrated pull on it.
Without saying a word, I'm just gonna sprint off in the direction.
Nope. Follow.
I guess we're running.
You all follow after, and you recognize where you're heading. Seems to be the Burgomaster's house. And Ezek will... Actually, no. I'll just give this to you, Kai. You remember the infernal feeling that you felt when you originally went to his house? You know he has the demonic arm. Ezek must live at the Baron's house.
Alright. Let's fuck him up.
Just gonna
My bitch up.
shoulder check the door. Try to burst through.
Right, let me...
Zio stop for a second and look at Kai. Language.
Too late. We're already doing it.
So, let me bring you to the Burgomaster's map. His house's map, and immediately as you... you know what, just a flat strength check.
For all of us?
Can I give him a help action?
You can, if you'd like.
Yes,
would
I
be
would.
in the front. Alright. 15... oh, yes?
For all of us, or...
No, it's
Just
just
Raoul.
Raul and Kai is assisting with breaking down the door.
I will help him as well.
I'm a.
Who
We
needs
saw the-
a bardic inspiration?
Give it to Ray Rule.
Yeah, he's the one who
Okay.
rolled it, so... you did use a bardic
You
inspiration,
get a
by the
bardic
way.
inspiration.
Just for the sake of... oh, hey, that's what I rolled, too, when I used your bardic inspiration for Rictavio to calm his tiger down.
That's pretty scary.
Consistent.
Rule saw the Burgomaster's house and basically did this.
FBI, open up!
Well, I'm good.
If I can't shoulder check the door, I'm pulling out the hammer.
Oh no, you shoulder check it. Don't you worry. And you freak the fuck out of the maid who was standing by the door.
Aw, poor maid.
He just speared the door open.
Sorry about your door, ma'am.
I mean, it's,
Alright, boy.
Where?
it's the Burgomaster's door. What on earth is happening?
Sorry,
Sniffer out.
runs.
Sorry.
Sniffer out, boy. Sniffer out.
Where is Ezek?
He should be in his room. I think he's locked it. Though,
Which one?
Up. What floor?
Let's sniff it out.
You know what? Divine sense. Tell me where that infernal scent is.
alright, so first we'll start with Raoul. You can definitely smell it's upstairs. She stammers out, that he would be, upstairs, second floor.
Okay.
And, your sense is procced. I guess it would be within 60 feet. Because it's up, like, there's a 3-story building. It's the second story. I think that counts if you're on the ground floor of being within your radius. So
Would it be a perception just for funsies?
no, because
No,
you can't
because it's
see
just-
it actively.
Just tells me.
So this area, second floor that I'm pinging. Actually, no,
All right.
wait, let me... I'll change that. It's actually right here, second floor.
Well, Kai's gonna follow it.
So the two of you first. Ismark is absolutely right behind you. Let me grab everybody and take you up to the second floor. Starting...
Can I climb up? Wait, actually.
Hmm?
Can I retcon this a little bit and say I climbed up the side of the building?
I mean, you're not... You do have a climb speed, but you're not Spider-Man.
So I was about to say, okay, Spider-Man, do a flip.
Aww.
If you're climbing on the outside, how would you know where to go?
So we'll
I
have...
just follow a window and hope for the best.
You walked into a woman changing.
I mean,
No, it's the Burgomaster change.
So let's see, you're trying to see, because, like, I guess maybe you could use your claws to climb up the house? It doesn't, like, really have handholds, so you'd be digging your claws into the house. And I'm not sure
Yeah.
what to have you roll for this.
Athletics, maybe?
Athletics?
'Cause it's-
Yeah, I guess
'cause it's wet and
athletics.
raining.
Yeah, because it's going to definitely be fighting against you because of the weather. With the 3, you grab the side, you try to climb, but it's way too slick and you slide right back down immediately.
Got cat trying to
Okay, I
get on
guess I'm taking the
curtains.
stairs.
Fair enough. Right. Continuing the scent and the sense, Divine Sense says that he is right here. Do.
Alright.
I imagine
I'll wait till
you
everyone's-
bursting through the door would definitely get everyone's attention. Before you get to there, the door opens up behind you. What the hell is going on in here?
Someone's been kidnapped.
What the... He's, like, completely baffled. Do you have evidence, or... What? Who was kidnapped?
I'll hold up the Barovian Sapier. Irina was kidnapped. Ismark said that he got knocked out and saw someone with a red arm,
Yes,
and we're following her trail. She is right beyond the store.
that's Isaac's... What did he get into? Hold on, I have a key. He's gonna turn around. The dogs are... the 2 mastiffs you have are growling at you, and he grabs a key. It's been a hell of a day. Would you mind?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
First, he's gonna knock.
I'm not
Isaac?
your father, but I'm gonna unlock the door anyway.
Isaac, are you in there? There's some gentlemen here who have some very strong accusations. Tell them to leave. I'm busy. Alright, well, we're doing this. Isaac, listen. You've been my right hand for a long time, and I respect you, but we need to make sure these are unfounded claims or not. So I'm going to unlock the door, click, and open. And let me describe the horror show that you now see before you.
Oh
fun.
no.
Let's see, this is Aaron's house. That is... Oh, no, wait. Okay, so that's chapter 5. Okay, chapter 5. Probably should have opened this while we were getting to this point, but that's fine. This is room J. Alright, so... Did I go too far? I sure did. That's M, L, K, J. And let's change the music to fit what you're seeing. This happy sunshine music is not quite matching the tone we're going for here. Let's go with...
We just basically 180'd right now.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to put my token into the room right now, Draco? Or
Let me describe the room first. You see
Okay.
Isaac, who turns around and steps... he's gonna stay where he is. You see that Irina's on the ground near him. But what you see in this room aside from that are dolls. This room is full of pretty little dolls, with powder white skin and auburn hair. Some of them dress beautifully, others plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat little rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still others are piled atop a bed and a heavy wooden chest. What's most odd is that all of the dolls, apart from their clothing, look the same. They all look like Irina Koliana. Irina's currently unconscious at the moment. But as you get into the room, she starts to stir and awake, and she sees all of these dolls that look exactly like her all over the place. What's going on? What is all this? Isaac will turn to Irina, ignoring all of you at the door. Good. Good, you're finally awake. You and I...
You were caught trying to cross the border to Skyrim.
You and I are brother and sister. We were separated at a very young age. You lost your memory, but I remembered. I've seen visions of you in my dreams every night. Oh, you're here. You're finally here. Would anyone like to roll an insight check on this man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
How
Totally-
batshit crazy is this man?
Who's totally
Bad.
sane in every way.
Well, that's a 21.
Can't see.
Bolt fully
fine. I
understands
believe-
everything.
So, Zio and Bolt, what he's saying is the truth. However, what you get on top of that, he's her brother. They were separated when they were young, but you can tell the look in his eyes is not the eyes of a brother who's happy to see his long-lost sister. There is a look of lust in his eyes on top of that.
Oh no.
Oh,
No. We're nipping this right in the butt right now.
Draco,
Bolt sees that and just immediately looks at her and says, "I don't think you need to be here."
Draco,
Mm-hmm.
I'm transforming.
You?
no.
By
Out
all
of sheer anger. Oh, no. Bro lets out a deep, growl and roar. It says, "You get away from her," as I shift into werewolf and I'm going to attack him.
right, everyone roll for initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do.
I'm sorry, guys.
We gotta get out of this town.
We are gonna have to run and
Just like his father.
Look, in all fairness, if we didn't do something, it would end up being worse.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm gonna run to the bathroom if we want to take a 5 here while we're doing initiative and setting up for combat.
Yeah, we could absolutely take a break right here while everyone gets rolled in. Obviously, I need to grab Isaac. Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm gonna grab me something to drink. It's
Good. Go last.
He goes second to last. Kai
Second
goes
to last.
I'm going to maul this guy.
see before me.
Yeah,
No, he is not.
no. Oh, you're cool for him.
I guess I'll pop the Baron into the turn order. And the dogs. Why not? They're here.
Alright, let me go give you some liquor.
Fuck.
you know, I have the Undertale song dummy playing right now, but I think the better one would be Spider Dance.
Interesting choice.
Why'd you have to make it so weird? Now we gotta kill you.
Toby Fox, if you ever see this, please release Chapter 3. I need more music to listen to while we're playing this game.
So, interesting
Very,
about
very
that,
true.
I've gotten I've seen some videos online. Apparently, the reason why it's taking so long for 3 is they're trying to release 3 and 4 at the same time.
Yeah, he doesn't want... He tried doing an episode as a way, like, just to see if he could do it, but then he realized this is kind of, like, people are trying to figure out the story from Chapter 2 to see how it's going to pertain to Chapter 5, and he doesn't like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
He basically is doing this because because MatPat was trying to be like, well, this is how this ties into this, and this.
Also, didn't he like do a VTuber song?
He did a VTuber song. He did the battle theme for the Battle Tower and Pokemon Sword and Shield. He did a bunch of songs for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
He did. Also, hi Zell. I just wanted to say hi to Zell in chat, especially because Kardak was mentioned.
Yep.
Draco, is there a window room, by the way?
In this particular section of the house, no. I mean, there are
Ah.
windows, but they are over here behind where Eastmark and Antonius are.
What about in his room?
Nah, his room is like inside the center of the house. There are no windows there.
That's a safety hazard.
Well, dude, like, I'm gonna say, you're gonna have to watch the VOD to make sure you can catch her later.
Yeah.
I hope I'm doing your character justice, because I mean, he is his namesake after all.
JK, you're lucky there isn't a window, because I was just gonna pin him and jump out the window with him.
I mean,
No,
honestly, I was just
that's
gonna
fair.
use my hunting trap and then drag him down with me.
In character, the only reason that Kardak didn't try to stop him from transforming is because of the fact that it's like, oh shit, I'm outside still. I didn't hear this.
I think this is like the 10th episode.
9th. We're one
Let's
away
see,
from 10. But, oh, sorry.
There you go.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm doing what my character would do. He got very angry very, very quick.
No, that's absolutely
I've
fair.
gotta say, of all the things that I expected to happen in this campaign, incest was not on my bingo card.
Wait,
No,
what?
Not on mine either.
I mean, that is the situation we find ourselves in.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's why we have to kill him.
Yeah,
It's got the core. What do you expect? Things are going to be very, very dark.
things are fucked
Guy's
in this
creepy.
world, and this guy's fucked on so many levels. Like, before I get up to get water, like, this is all in the module, by the by. The dolls, the room full of dolls that all look exactly like Irina. He
I
wants,
mean, I believe it.
his motivation is trying to get her, his actual connection of being her long-lost brother. All there.
Well, now he's gonna be really, really lost.
Yeah, I'd imagine. There's a whole bunch of
gonna maul
adventurers
this man.
here, and there's a big bad wolf directly in front of him. I don't think he's getting out of this room alive.
There's a big bad wolf in front of him. He has a big bull on the other side of the door, and a lion man on the other side. He's not getting,
And, like,
he's not getting through.
I can just imagine the scene as just before the fight is just like Irina going like, "Wait, we don't have to kill him," and we're like, "Yes."
Yes, we do.
I think she's a little too traumatized at the moment to really comment on the situation. I point you all
Also-
to all of the dolls surrounding her that look exactly like her.
Also, sorry,
Yeah.
Irina, I'm a werewolf.
Yeah, a lot happening. Boy, does Irina need therapy after this. Shame there's no therapy in Barovia.
Wait, you're a werewolf? That means our test is faulty.
There isn't a whole lot of things in Barovia. That's becoming a theme of this campaign.
Yeah. Alright,
This isn't a very big room, is it?
it sure isn't.
Alright, I will keep that in mind.
But I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna fill my water, entertain chat while I'm gone.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
We're killing this
Oh,
creepy
there-
motherfucker.
Zell, there's 2 tabaxis in this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I'm Tabaxi number 2.
I am Tabaxi number 1.
Then we have the Dragonborn, the Lion Man, the Bull Man,
Well, fire out.
and then the Satyr.
Who can also turn into a Shadow Man, who can also turn into a Beast Man.
Yeah, because I was originally going to have Raoul just be a shifter.
So
I just have the whole
Valid.
kingdom first.
this
Is it
guy's
time
not
to
gonna
do that?
last a single round, I don't think.
No, everyone is
Man.
pissed off at him. He's like, it's not gonna be good for you, buddy. You might as well just lay down and die.
Then I have 3 attacks. I'm going
Yeah.
to unleash every attack on this man.
Do you want the 4th attack?
If you want to, yeah.
Look,
So I
if he
get the
survives
sweet-
this,
I got-
if he survives the single round, I'll be impressed.
I have this sweet new bloody spear.
Zell, that is very true.
Oh yeah,
And
isn't
it's
it like a
very
plus
funny.
2 for you?
Yep. I got a plus 8 to hit with the spear.
This is gonna be fun.
Where is he on the initiatives? On 16? Or
You
is
didn't
he
level up
lower?
again
He's 5.
yet, right?
He's 5.
He's
We're at
5.
level 5.
He's right
Oh, he is
between the Thailand
absolutely getting.
boys.
He is absolutely getting fucked.
To be fair to him, to give him a little bit of a thing, how many of us still need to get into the damn room? 5 of us have to still get in there.
He'll be fine. It's apparently a small room.
He'd be glad I'm not a full level 5 cleric or mage now, because I don't have any level 3 spells yet. I only have level 2. But at the same time, don't stand too close to him.
Please don't
This-
please do not attempt to fireball the room.
Oh, it's not gonna be a fireball in the room. I don't have that yet. I have the next best thing though.
Please don't shatter the roof.
No, but that's don't take away my fun, Hoshi.
Does
For my-
the fun
Yeah,
involve us being in danger?
That's what I'm saying. The above game, don't stand too close to him.
I am a close combat fighter. What do you expect?
Daluna, for my sake, I don't care if you hit Raoul, just don't hit Irina.
Okay. Real talk though. Rick is 5th. Or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Karnak is 7th on this. I don't think he's gonna get an attack.
I mean, probably the Burgomaster and the dogs are gonna try to attack us because, hostile.
Oh, you can try.
The
He's-
Burgermaster's gonna attack because he's racist.
He's in the worst position right now.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna run.
I have
You better.
returned.
Because if he attacks, he gotta deal with Kai and Zico behind him.
Listen, old
That's it.
man, you don't want this.
If the Burgomaster's smart, he walks back into his office and locks the door.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
You know what I find?
I'm joking with. We're joking that's like, oh, Karnak has a spell that could end this really easily, but no one wants me to do it.
So, you know what else I find funny about this? The module tells me where Ezek would go if he survives this encounter. The only way I could see him surviving is if any of you decided instead of killing him to just have him be arrested and put in the stocks, and then maybe he gets out. But I don't think the likelihood of that is high.
No.
No.
He made
No.
it weird.
Made it really weird.
Weird, awkward, disgusting. I don't know. A lot of things are happening at the moment.
He had a chance, but he opened his mouth.
And it was just like, oh, hey, my sister. It's like, oh, okay.
It's like
And we
you were
see his
gonna give
intention.
you an opportunity to explain yourself, and then you explained yourself, and then we figured out, oh, you're not just in this because she's your, because she's your long lost sister. you're in this because you want to fuck your long lost sister.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, we're like, yeah, no, this is not happening.
If you're still alive, I'm going to bane you.
Bane!
You've been Bane.
Multiple times.
I'm Bane. Yes, one and the same. Bruce Wayne and Batman are one and the same. Or, I can't remember what the Bane rap was. I know that's the end line though.
Also, another little fun fact that's pretty amusing and kind of fucked up. So, of course, we know Blinsky of Blinsky's Toys. Isaac forces him to make these dolls against his will.
Oh no.
That might solve another mystery.
Well, I mean, after this, we're gonna have to figure out how the Burgomaster feels about having a wolf in his town.
We're gonna have a lot of things to unpack after this fight.
It's simple. We just have to say it was Faye.
Yeah,
Not-
Faye fuckery.
He's not a werewolf. It's just Faye creature. did it.
Sorry.
He's the druid.
Yeah.
Druid's more likely.
Druid's more likely and also more
I
believable.
don't know. I can believe Faye. Faye do whatever they want.
Faye is also likely, but in this area, I think Druid makes more sense.
We also just met a Fae creature.
I mean, look, out of character, I've already been involved with the Feywild once.
So, I also want to read this. This is from the GM's notes personally. Isaac has dreams of Irina. If he spots her, he tries to take her by force to the Burgomaster's mansion. If he succeeds, he holds her captive in his bedroom. Unknown to Isaac and Irina, well, I changed this because of his dreams. It makes sense for him to know their relationship. But unbeknownst to him, they are brother and sister. Irina fled after Isaac was attacked by a direwolf and became lost in the woods. She wandered for days in shock until she was found and adopted by Kolyan Indrovich in the village of Barovia. Isaac covets her in an, and I'm quoting here again, unwholesome way, and won't allow anyone or anything to come between them.
Oh yeah, this guy needs to die.
Yep.
That's
Well,
cute
Draco,
that you
here
think
comes
you
the
can.
come-betweener.
That's very cute that you think that you can.
Is everyone back?
I never left because I was good this week or this time for once.
All right.
I also never left.
I am back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
I'm ready to kill.
let's dive on in. Abby's first, all the way in the back here, not really able to see what's going on, but I imagine you heard the words being said, and probably heard the growling of your friend Raoul turning into a wolf, and his exclamation.
I'm just gonna cast blindness and deafness. Specifically blindness.
Alright, let me click blindness
But
and
wait,
deafness.
can I see? No, I cannot see.
No, from your
the-
current
Yeah.
position, you wouldn't be able to see him.
And I
Should
want to
blind
be
the
able to
Burgomaster.
move closer, would I?
Let me see.
You should be
actually.
able to. You can move through ally space.
Yeah, you can move through friendly spaces. In this point, with the Baron knowing everything he's known and seen, I'll consider him a friendly space, because I don't think he's gonna try and stop any of you from doing what you're doing.
You can easily get into the room.
Okay.
But you will be
Like,
in danger.
he
of
can
getting
try
hit,
to
but-
stop us at this point.
Let's be smart.
Yeah, he can get. She can, or they can get in the room.
He goes into the room and casts
A little too close, right there.
okay. Then he casts blindness and deafness. Specifically blindness.
Right, blind, deaf, and poe. Choose a creature within range needs to make a con save. That is an 11. He is blind.
You're sick. I'm taking your eyes.
Any,
Yelling, thank you.
any bonus actions you would like to take on, or
I don't think I have bonus actions, so I'm
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration.
how many bardic inspirations do you have? Because you've used 2 today so far.
Wait, I did?
So technically, one was used before you were here in the tiger incident, the saber-tooth tiger. I had a feeling you'd want to use inspiration to help
Okay, fair.
Rictavio calm it down. And then you've used one already, so this would be your 3rd. Can you use?
Wait, who doesn't need? Who hasn't had one yet?
I mean,
I think everybody
um,
does now, right?
I have inspiration, but bardic inspiration would be nice to have as well. I don't know if they stack.
So
They're different, right?
yeah, bardic
Yeah, they're
inspiration you roll a d6 for, because that's at this level you get the d6 to add to your roll, and then inspiration lets you re-roll.
So you could give it to literally anybody minus Kai because it will take that long for us to get to what's his name's turn. This man is getting fucked.
Yeah.
How many uses of bardic inspiration do you have at this level, though? That's what I don't know.
It's equal to charisma mod.
What's your
Okay.
charisma score? Yelling.
Charisma. Oh. Hello. Why did my sheet all of a sudden give me a loading screen? It was by 2 seconds ago. Let me refresh.
Yeah. Sheets are empty. So I can access that sheet just fine.
And grab my sheet again. This is fun.
It's all good.
You're asking charisma is +3.
Okay, so you have 3
So you have
uses
one
of
more.
it. So this would be your last bardic inspiration if you use
Yep.
it here. And who are you giving it to?
I am. Wait, who was the one who asked for it?
So
You could give it to Kardec, or honestly, I'm the one next in line if you want to give it to me, because I don't think you've given me one yet.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
right, and
Now I have no more.
until you, do they come back with a short rest or is it long rest?
They
for-
come back with a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to be a level. You have to be a level 5 bard.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And that
And,
brings
and
us-
I'm not yet a level 5.
And that will bring us to Bolt.
Would I be able to conceivably attack him at range and not run the risk of hitting Raoul?
I think it is Wolf Form rolls a bit meatier, so this is going to be a bit difficult. I'll say you can take the shot, but it's at disadvantage.
I'll go right there. I'll risk any potential attacks of opportunity.
Well, he is blind.
You can't make them because you can only opportunity attack someone you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll get right there.
And also, point of order, Irina is prone on the ground. She has not gotten up. So you
Okay,
can
good.
clearly shoot over her with no issue. Draco, you gonna pull the trigger?
No, I'm not gonna shoot him. This just sucks because I don't have a... You know what, yeah, we'll just do this. I'm gonna cast this at the 2nd level.
Okay.
Bolt's going to levy his pistol, and instead of the usual bullet, magic missile.
Okay.
So they're gonna auto hit. That I cast that at first. I have to cast that at second. Give me 1 second.
All right.
It's just one more D4 plus 1. So
You can roll one
I'll
more.
just- so that'll be 14 force damage directly to him.
It's 14. Oh wait, you can't see his health bar. Let me fix that.
He's contractually obligated to.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, the Baron also has a health bar, but we'll get into that when that becomes relevant.
But yeah, I just sling them with force damage.
Alright.
And I don't have any bonus actions at the moment, so that's turn.
Right, and that gets us to the Baron, who is horrified looking at this wolf man in front of him, hearing everything that has unfolded. He's going to step back, close the door, and you hear chick, and he's just going to stay in here for a bit.
That's probably the smartest thing this man has ever done.
And that will bring us to Eastmark. Do stab. Two-handed. He's fucking pissed. Oh, but
He does
that's
have
an
advantage.
8. Oh wait, that's right. So that's a 22 to hit for 5 slashing damage. I mean, it's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. Don't worry. Raoul.
Bonus action, activating Crimson Right. I take 1 necrotic damage. Pulling out the Blood Spear. First hit two-handed. 27 to hit him.
That is certainly gonna hit.
6 fire, 10 piercing.
16 total. Let me just make sure. No, he doesn't have any resistances. Good to know. None to fire at the very least.
Alright. And then Claw. For 21.
That'll hit.
For another 14 damage.
Another solid 14.
Last hit. 19.
19 is also gonna hit.
For another 8.
It's 8.
And I'm just gonna say, just through the barrage of like the spear and claws, just rolling around, just yelling at the top of my, like roaring and yelling at the top of my lungs. Like, I'm going for blood at this point. And that's all I could do.
That brings us to the dog's turn. They are barking very loudly behind that locked door.
Good boys. Good girls. I don't know what dogs what the dogs are. But I was gonna say they're doing their job.
Yep, they're doing their best. That will bring us to Kardak.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Battle axe. One-handed. Actually, no, two-handed. He'd come in running with this thing.
A 10 is not gonna hit.
But he used my inspiration to redo that.
Alright. An 18 will, though.
Twelve.
Alright.
That's it for me.
That'll bring us to Zio.
He goes in 18, 20 behind Irene. And then I am going to use where is it? Bait and switch. I am going to switch place with Irene.
Alright. See, place creature at least 5 feet. Is willing, incapacitated. Yeah, she's not gonna fight you on this. He's sort of like still horrified, looking around at the events.
And then I get to use my superior dice. And I will add that to my AC.
Okay.
So my AC is at 27.
Jesus Christ.
So no one's hitting you ever.
This
Like, even if he wasn't blind, I don't think he could hit you. Even with his attack bonus, which isn't bad.
is my shield hero build for a reason.
Actually, no, he could hit you, but only if he rolled a natural 20.
This is my shield hero build for a reason.
Oh my gosh.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
for my attack action, I look at Raoul, maul him, and I will use... Where is it? Boop, 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 boop. Command Strike.
If you take the attack action on your turn, you can forgo one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature who you can see or hear you and expend one superior dice. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make one weapon attack, adding the superior... Okay. So Raoul, make a weapon attack of your choice. Yeah, that,
20. It'll be 28 with flanking.
that'll hit.
And let me add that another superior dice
And
onto
the
that.
max superiority, too. God damn. So that's
25 damage.
God damn. He is starting to look real rough.
He's not dead.
No. He's got a lot of
Action
HP.
Surge.
He's probably gonna die this turn.
You know what? Hammer. 17
That hits.
for 9 bludgeoning.
It's looking real rough.
He's not dead.
God damn, this guy is tough.
He's a tank. If he wasn't blind
got the-
and rolled last, he'd be a decent fight.
Look here, I
Captain
am
Picard for a reason.
the real tank in the room.
Like,
He's a health tank.
yeah. He has a challenge rating of 5.
Oh wow, so he's
Oh.
he's supposed to be a legit battle.
Yeah.
Well, he should have went last.
Yeah.
Or
Skill
become
issue.
blinded.
That's his fault.
Or try to fuck his sister.
Yeah. All valid points.
And that will be my turn. I wonder if he heard me switch places with Irene.
So he probably hears what's going on, but there's so much movement and attacks going on around him, he doesn't know where anyone is. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll roll a d8, and depending on what I roll is the direction he's going to swing in. So, well, I guess it's Antonius, because I was going to say Antonius is 1, that empty spot is 2, this empty spot is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Kardak is 8. So,
How dare you hurry, Antonius.
well, we'll see if he actually hits. Two-handed battle axe. That's a 17 to hit Antonius.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Alright, so you're gonna take 23 slashing damage. And when
Be your
Isaac
max
hits
damage on him.
with,
Okay, yeah, no, he's I can see why he's
melee
tough.
weapon
23, you
deals
said?
23, yes. And
Yelling, are you okay?
I'd also
Be honest.
before we continue with that, I'd also like to click this really quick. A melee weapon deals 1 extra die of its damage when Isaac hits with it. So I need to roll 1 more d10.
That's just included with the attack.
Oh wait, no, it says included with the attack, so never mind. We're gonna ignore that. It's only the
Okay.
23.
Antonius.
Oh,
Well, I'd still survive. I'd just be down to 2 HP, but I'd still survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says it's 2d10 in the description.
So
You
yeah.
did near max damage with that hit.
Alright, he's gonna... He definitely hit something, so he's going to, unfortunately, focus in that direction.
Don't you do it.
How many attacks does this guy have? Please don't be more than 2.
So that's a 17 to hit.
Who?
Antonius again. Because he hit something,
I'm
he knows
down.
something's there.
Wait a second. I want to see if I actually have something for this.
I have 110% down.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
You see.
Hold on, I need to see if this has.
I see.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't need a focus for this. As he goes to swing, all of a sudden from Bolt's direction, he's just going to hear the sound of like a pop or something distracting. As I cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction.
You mentioned strike triggering creature,
ooh, very nice.
purge another
Very good
creature, rolls the d20. Okay, so let's see what he gets instead. Da, 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 da. That would be a 10, which wouldn't hit. So you don't take that 16 damage. You're back to 2 health.
And then, hey,
I'm back to 2 health, you said?
Yes.
And,
You're
and then,
right.
hey,
Wow.
Antonius, you have advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within 1 minute.
I don't think it's going to last a minute, considering his health and who's next. Because that's it for Isaac's turn. Kai.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rush in.
Before that happens, can he say or can Carter say in a free action, "Oh, you better kill him before I do"?
You won't be needing this. As he's gonna... Yeah!
God damn!
Divine smite! I'm putting on his dick.
That's
You ripped his dick off.
17 plus
Twist his fucking dick off!
Damn it, dick and twist it!
So that's 23 damage. Well, you've already said how you want to do this, so
Yep.
you swing your hunting trap and it gets him right between the legs. He screams out in pain and whips his arm around. It lights up in his palm as if he was going to throw some sort of mote of fire, but it does not go. As he collapses to the ground, a bleeding mess.
Realistic kind of, you are your mother's child.
Yeah, if you know what's best for you, don't cross me.
I'm probably the one that could.
Kardak puts his hand on his shoulder. I haven't seen rage like that in anything but a dragon in a while.
You haven't met his mother.
Now she'd be someone I'd be truly terrified to meet then. Because I know my own mother. And that woman you do not cross at all.
Used by last level 2, hey Antonius. Kill 15.
Heal 15.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. I have not touched the verge of dying.
I am not the dead anymore.
Become as alive.
And I'm just gonna take this back as he just unclenches the hunting trap.
Irina's crying And rocking back and forth in the back there is Mark, and it looks like Raul have gone to comfort her.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm shooting my weapons and stuff, so I'm no longer on fire. Just
bro,
it's gonna be
You-
okay.
bro.
Yeah.
As I do the motion of your entire body,
Just let out a soft noise as I revert back to normal. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay.
I just want to go back to the church.
Take me to Snurch.
It's a very fair thing to ask right now.
Come on,
and
let's go.
Seal goes and knock on the Burgermeister door.
The dogs are still barking. They have not stopped.
While the doors are closed, I'm gonna check on what this guy has on him.
All right.
Raid the body!
So
It's over.
there's a long pause. The dogs obviously have not ceased.
Can I say real quick? I just realized something about the Burgermeister.
All right.
He's the mayor from Halloween Town.
Kind of, yeah. You hear the door unlock, and it creaks open. He does not open it all the way. And he looks out at all of you. Could you, please leave? A lot has happened today. I adopted Isaac to my home, and he did something horrific. And a werewolf is in town, even though we have a test now. I mean, I don't know if the guards have been doing that test every time he walked in, but maybe we should.
He's not a werewolf. He's
a druid.
He looks at you, confounded. Roll a deception check.
with advantage because we're both.
I'll just take, yeah, advantage.
I mean, he's also... I'm gonna say it's a flat roll because you did help. However, when he transforms, he is a hybrid wolf man. When druids do it, they're usually full animal.
How's your charisma?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm rolling it.
You're asking the cleric about their charisma score.
Ooh.
Woo!
Well, that's
No! Silvery bar that right now!
No offense, but I don't believe that. He's a humanoid wolf, not a... Usually when druids do it, they become a full animal. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be 100% real with you right now. You are in my home. My captain of the guard, the most powerful part of my guard, is now dead. I can't do anything to make you leave.
Mr. Burgermeister, how about this? Have one of your guards here and test them. If he fails it, they'll leave.
Could you leave my house at least?
Yeah, we'll leave.
I think it's
and
fair to
we'll-
go outside.
We'll even take care of the mess for you. How about that?
Everyone looks at Abby.
All will be well.
Yeah.
All would we will indeed. Let's get out of here.
Right.
It's just
Uh,
I think I may have
I-
peed a little.
he's going
That's
to take
not
his,
an unfair reaction to seeing that.
guy's gonna take his bedroll and put Isaac in there. Just put him over his shoulder.
Okay.
Although, Quartermaster, if I may say, as someone who is friends with people who have lycanthropy, they're not all as bad as you say they are. I know that's probably not true here, but it is for where I am from.
I'm just trying to keep my town safe as best I can.
Mr. Burgermeister,
We're
Only do
Look,
so much.
if he caused trouble, I will kill him myself. That's my word of a man of cloth.
Roll persuasion. This one with advantage.
Persuasion. 17.
17.
Please. Oh, thank God.
Okay. I'm going to sit here and to tell the maid to grab someone. I'm just gonna calm down for a bit.
Probably take a shot or two of some whiskey to calm your nerves.
I
Oh,
will,
did wonders for my father.
I will actually hand him the bottle of red dragon wine that we got. That I have.
Thank you. I'm definitely going to need this. And he's going to close the door slowly. You hear him walk away from the door, popping open the wine bottle, and immediately start draining it.
Chug!
Well, let's get out of here.
Yep.
That one as good as we would have expected. Maybe
Sorry.
slightly better than what could have been.
Another job well done.
These hunting traps are really effective weapons, surprisingly.
No, I'm thinking of that. We did it, Patrick! We saved the city! City was on fire.
Yeah.
Raul's gonna just try his best to help Irina out.
Yeah, I'll
Like-
say,
Also, he's not like really hiding his emotion, but anyone in the party who's looking at Raul, he just has like a look on his face that he too is also kind of like on the kind of just like realizing what he has done, just like kind of like the horror that he's caused a person. It's just kind of like affecting him too. Like he too may be on like a verge of like a tear, just like I'm a monster.
You guys just watch the yellows lean back into the roof, look at Ro, then look at Kai. Look back at Ro. You look back at Kai. You think he's going to say it?
Not now.
Kardec,
You fucking crazy.
seeing his expression, is gonna put his hand on his shoulder. You're not a monster. Points at the body bag. He was a monster. You
Yeah.
are not a monster.
Besides, monsters get hunting traps.
also, you feel his body suddenly get lighter. Not much lighter, but as if maybe an arm has vanished.
An
Still a little bit
arm?
weight. Mhm.
You just gonna peek in for a moment?
Yeah, his red demony arm seems to be gone.
None of us took off his arm, right?
No.
Alright. Well, he doesn't have it anymore.
He doesn't have what? Alright, outside now. Outside. Let's go outside before something else happens.
Ismark's going to support Irina, and he's going to help her walk out of here.
Zero look at her. Do you need me to carry you?
Fine.
Alright, mates, should we, fix up that door?
No, fuck him.
Later.
Just keep going.
Later. We need to get the body outside first.
Fuck the door.
Collateral
Okay.
damage of a door versus collateral damage of possibly a demon or something spawning from him.
least you got the best case scenario on that one.
Hooray!
Was it though?
For us.
I mean, not all of us.
I imagine you go to a maid and talk to her about doing what the burgomaster said, about getting a guard to do the test, or do you just go?
I'm a man of my word. I will probably tell the maid to do that.
Alright. She runs off. You wait here a few minutes. Eventually a guard comes. Being informed of the situation, do you tell the maid the whole situation, or just, hey, could you get a guard to do the test?
I just told her to go get the maid to do the test.
Alright, so guard confused, has the needle, does the test. Raul, you take exactly 1 damage.
Alright. Hey, Draco, I had to roll for it.
Oh my god. You do. You turn into a shadow monster in front of this guard who freaks the fuck out.
I'm going to burn my inspiration to try that again.
Okay.
If it gets
Okay.
Better.
You guys see as the drop of blood, like as it falls off Raoul and as it like goes towards the ground, you actually don't see it touch the ground, like it disappears into shadow.
I don't think the guard would notice that, but the rest of you would. Alright? You're definitely not infected with lycanthropy. I can confirm that for sure.
Can you please inform the burgomaster of this?
Little weird, but okay, I can certainly do that.
I mean, it's fine. He's not a lycanthrope. He's just cursed.
The guard does that thing where he like lifts a finger, opens his mouth, puts it down, closes his mouth, and just walks in.
Fair enough.
Like, you get the feeling he was gonna ask a question, but figured it was better he didn't know the answer. Irina and Ismark have gone off straight to the church. I don't know what you guys want to do from this point.
I'm going back to the church.
Take me to Snurch.
We should probably take care of this body.
Does anyone know
You could
the reference of...
I mean, I know take me to church, but I don't know Snurch specifically.
What are the lyrics to Take Me to Snurch? It's similar. It's a parody.
I figured.
You guys can process the body at the church. At least you can have the priest try to ensure it spits out the floor. Peaceful passing.
Kind of just looks down at his hunting trap. Can I name you Chastity?
Take me
Jesus
to Snurch,
Christ.
I'll worship like a snail at the shrine of your light. I'll tell you my snins, so you can snarp in your snipe. Offer me.
Please say that Asmodeus is actually singing this in character.
Just trying to
That
lighten
would
the
be
mood
so
after
funny.
the nightmare.
No, like, I want to please say that it's in character, because I want to do a bit with this.
You want?
Yes.
Snayman, Snayman, Snayman.
Carter just looks down at him. My friend, you just gave joy where we needed it. Thank you.
So did I find anything on this guy's body?
That's right, I forgot to mention. So he has his battle axe, just an ordinary battle axe. You know what? I'll do a roll for this. Got like 17 gold on him.
Alright.
Other than that, not much. I do want to mention this above game because it's fun. Something Isaac could do with his devil arm is he has a ranged fire attack. But that just never
Oh.
happened.
Just gonna walk up to Raoul and take his hand and put the gold in his hand. Here. I think you deserve it.
We might want to go visit the toy maker.
If anyone needs Nurch lyrics, I put it in memes.
Okay.
We might want to go visit the toy maker soon to see what he can bring up about those toys, dolls.
Is this a question we want to know the answer to, or especially after what we just saw over there? You know?
I believe so.
Alright.
Can't leave loose ties up.
Ismark puts Irina into a bed, and she takes a long rest that she desperately needs after the events of today. And y'all want to go to the toy shop, huh?
Zio does.
Yeah. Also give the body to the church. Be like, yeah, found this guy. He kind of needs to be rested.
Let's see. Well, I will do the proper rites, and I will get our gravedigger Milvaj to take care of the gravesite.
This man has committed a great sin, but he still should be laid to rest.
I see.
It's Naaman.
Okay. Do you know his name by any chance?
It is Isaac.
You see his face lose color. Oh dear. We've lost our captain of the guard. What happened?
He kidnapped Irina and was going to do an unspeakable act to her.
Loses even more color. By the morning lord's light.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. You should have been there. Or maybe not.
I don't think I'd want to be there.
Room fulls of dolls that looked exactly like her.
Wait, if this guy was here, like when we were about to fight that guy, do you think, like, maybe an exorcism might fix whatever was going on?
I don't think so.
He was obviously a very disturbed man that led him to commit great sin. But I do mourn the loss of your city guard.
Reed. Well,
I'm sorry, Father.
Well, I guess it'll be up to the burgomaster to select a new captain of the guard, but I don't know who could possibly replace Isaac. He was very strong, but that's his problem. I'm going to deal with my duties, trying to keep the faith and the people here safe. I'll speak with Irina when
We
she
will
gets
assist
up.
where we can.
I greatly
Anything
appreciate
at all,
that.
Father. Let us know.
Very well. Thank you again. Certainly been a wild festival.
It was.
Hmm.
Before we leave to the toy shop, I'm just gonna hand Ismark a couple things to give back to Irina.
Hmm.
Her rapier And Raul's gonna hand over his old symbol, the Holy Lord, and an old bottle of holy water.
He will gladly take those. Make sure she gets these when she wakes up and is in better condition.
I'm sorry
Jen.
you had to see Daddy snark.
I'm honestly more sorry for Irina. No one should have to see whatever that was.
With what she just experienced, if she's asleep for a while, that's not unsurprising.
Reed,
Please take care of her, though.
of course.
This toy maker, then?
May the light of the morning Lord keep you safe.
And you as
Let's go.
well. It's 2 areas of Vallaki. Okay. And that is number... Here we are. Do. Let's zoom in a little bit for that. I have one last thing to grab. It is... Oops. Do I have... I must have. Okay, good, I do. I was worried there wasn't art for him, but there is indeed art for the proprietor of the store. This cramped shop has a dark entrance portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse, with a bee engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are 2 arched, lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you can see jumbled displays of toys hanging placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." You open the door, and there's a little bit of a jingle, and you see this man behind the counter, who greets you with a big old smile. He's got a monkey on his shoulder that's picking at a little bit of berries. Looks like grapes, actually. Welcome to Blinsky's Toys! I hope you're ready to have a fun time picking out a new toy for one of your children, maybe yourselves, I don't judge. Remember, is no fun, is no Blinsky. How can I be of helping you today?
We sold the dolls.
He looks at you, confused at first, and he's going to roll an insight on you to see if he can figure out. He has no trained stats. It's going to be a flat wisdom. 6. I've made many dolls. You'll have to be a bit more specific.
For the guard captain.
And you see the smile immediately fade from his face. I see. Well, I was forced to make those dolls. Against my will,
We
he
aren't
didn't...
here for any issues with you.
Okay. But then why?
He is dead.
Oh, thank the morning lord. I mean, that seems horrible to say, but he would threaten my life if I didn't make the dolls the same lady in different outfits every single time in constantly.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh, thank goodness. Would you like some toys? I do have a lot here. My business hasn't been going so great, but My duty as the toy maker is to make everyone happy. Let me show you some of my toys here. He shows you around, and you see a few toys that maybe you understand why he's not quite selling some of these. First is a headless doll that comes with a sack of attachable heads, including one with eyes and mouths stitched shut. That is 9 copper. There's a miniature gallows, complete with trapdoor and a weighted hangman, also 9 copper. A set of wooden nesting dolls. The smaller each one gets, the older it gets, until the innermost doll is a mummified corpse, 9 copper. A wooden string mobile of hanging bats with flapping wings. Out of all of them so far, that one's the nicest one, 9 copper. A wind-up musical merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children in place of prancing horses. 9 silver for that one. One of my favorites here, a ventriloquist dummy that looks like Strahd von Zarovich. 9 silver. Wants a Strahd ventriloquist dummy. And one of the dolls that you saw in Eastmark, seems he has one that he had made for him to pick up. That I guess is now just a doll that he has. There isn't really a price for it, but he goes, if you really want it, I guess I could sell it to you for 9 copper.
I don't think anyone needs that.
Fair enough.
Specifically, which one again?
It's a doll that looks like Irina. That would have been for Ismark if, you hadn't killed him.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Interesting selection you got here.
Yes.
What about the heads thing?
Ah, the headless doll?
Yeah.
Hold on. I will copy the list and I will put it in party notes so you can see all of the fun toys he has. So the headless doll has 9 copper. Like it says, it's for 9 copper rather. It has a bunch of different attachable heads. One has its eyes and mouth stitched shut. But each one has like different expressions aside from that one. There's some happy faces, some sad faces, some angry faces. Shock, surprise, blushing. They're pretty well made. A little macabre, obviously, with the mouth stitched shut one, but very well made.
It has no mouth, but it still must scream.
You all look like the adventuring types. I consider myself a student of a great inventor and toy maker named Fritz von Werg. I've heard rumors that von Werg's greatest invention, a clockwork man, lies somewhere in Castle Ravenloft. Obviously, I'm not going to be going to Castle Ravenloft anytime soon, but if you ever could find yourself in that neck of the woods, maybe you could be so kind as to find this masterpiece and deliver it to me. In exchange, I could make any toy you would desire. Business has not been great. And I don't really have anything else to offer aside from my little friend here, Piccolo. He points to the monkey. But I wouldn't want to give up Piccolo. Look at him. And he, grabs Piccolo and holds him in front of you. He's still just chewing on some grapes.
Yeah, we wouldn't let you send this little guy.
Of course.
I feel it is bad luck to separate a companion from their owner.
And I just got him from Nictavio not even 6 months ago, I believe it was. And we've been best friends ever since.
Well, if we ever find this clockwork toy, then we'll let you know.
Thank you very much. And again, that offer still stands. If you bring the clockwork man to me, I will make a toy of your choice.
Might take that into consideration.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. Have a
But
good...
you're fine. You're good.
Yes. I mean, as good as I can be. I will try to keep optimistic, and I will try to keep selling toys.
All right.
I was just gonna walk up to Linsky and just put down 5 gold on the table.
Goodness, thank you, kind sir. Is there anything I could get you for you? It's a lot of money.
No. I'm not sure if that man paid you for all those dolls, but like what you said, you haven't been getting much business. And I may not understand these toys, but you are doing a good service, so it's the least I can do.
See him wipe a tear from his eye. Oh, thank you, kind sir. It means a lot. This is just what I need to get into making some more toys. He thinks for a moment and looks at you. Would any of you be not okay with me maybe making a how you say toy of one of you? Little figurine.
Go right ahead.
Oh,
Me,
yeah.
please.
Excellent. I will get right to work.
I'm betting if you do that of one of me, people won't be as freaked out when they see a dragonborn.
Absolutely.
Or me, as a mentor man myself.
Or me. People think I'm a demon.
Oh,
I'm not.
You're no demon, sir. You're too nice. Demons aren't nice. Everyone knows that.
Flashback to him putting a hunting trap on someone's dick. Yeah, I'm pretty nice.
That's justice.
I'm pretty nice when I can be.
Justice.
Justice.
Man.
He immediately begins pulling his tools out to prepare for making his next new set of toys. He will ask, like, you know, what your capabilities are, what you think your figures should be able to do. Should they just be dolls? Should they be more action-oriented?
Bardak would absolutely want his to be action-oriented, including like a little bow and arrow set with like a target or something like that.
Action.
I will have to make it so that the bow doesn't fire anything sharp. That could be dangerous, but maybe something like a little knob on the end. That could work.
He'll just pull out one of his rope darts and just have me building one of these.
Okay, that will work, yes. And he immediately begins setting out. Obviously, he's still conversing with you while he's setting things up. Oh, goodness, I'm sure you have stuff that you'll need to be getting to as well. Have a pleasant day. I hope to see you again sometime soon. Maybe at the next festival, huh?
Possibly. One more suggestion.
Hmm?
Maybe you could make a toy that is more soft and brightly colored.
I can do that.
Maybe you could do somebody and he'll describe how Andros looks.
Okay.
Of course.
Andros marketable plushie.
Man, I can't believe we made an Andros marketable plushie. Well, we'll get into her, yeah.
Available on
we'll get into-
makeshift.com.
Oh my gosh.
If only we had one.
If only. I can
I'll get
picture
one
it
made.
now. It's like Andros, but he's like blepping. Comes out a little bit.
I'll get one made.
Hell yeah.
Please.
I know a person.
Oh, hell yeah. Maybe we'll get into making an actual marketable plushie to sell.
You know
Get
what
your
Karnak
Andro
does?
today! Shit!
Kardec's gonna lean over down to Asmodeus. You know, I made a plushie of you playing a little guitar. I might make your renown as a bard a little bit more what's the word? Make you more well known.
Yolan, you there?
I want marketable plushies of all of our characters this session.
I
I see
mean,
every Barovian child with a plushie of our characters.
Not session, campaign.
Campaign.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be. I mean, I don't know how to get plushies made, but maybe that's a thing we could do. Everyone's cool with it.
Oh,
You're
I'm
gonna
cool
get-
with it.
I am absolutely cool with it. If I could get a Kardec or an Argyle plushie, that'd be so fucking awesome.
I'm actually not sure if Bravo would want a doll made of him. He's kind of just have a 1,000-yard stare looking at the arena one, just 1,000-yard stare. Like, if it's all the same with you, if you want something of me, just make an adorable little dog plush. Something soft and kind.
Give it a couple of your features. Maybe the horns. Oh, okay, you know, I can definitely get this done.
Draco, above game, it's just gonna be a big, like, it's just be a big, like, werewolf plushie of, like, werewolf's werewolf form, but he's not gonna explain that above game, but I'm imagining that's what it's eventually gonna look like.
Yeah.
You know what it's gonna look like? It's gonna look like if anyone here watches the Honeycast, Wolf Skull.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Guy's gonna come back home. He's gonna be like, "You did a what?"
He offered.
Yeah.
Hey, you want one?
Above game, that would be really cute to have a Andros marketable plush.
Mm.
You have to
Hey,
save the full
make
tree.
sure if you're listening,
God.
please.
Kai just puts one at Kaya's temple.
Also, at all the characters in this campaign too, because most of us, if not all, can be fluffy, furry characters
True.
that are cuddleable. Cuddleable?
That seems like a word for sure. And that definitely seems like, for this campaign especially, a lot of furry and scaly characters that could definitely be made into plushes.
Darno just with a deadpan stare.
Like all of us doing the innocent whistle. We're not- I don't know what you mean, Draco.
Yeah. No, of course not. Why would you? But, I will say at this point, a lot has happened today. A lot. It's probably getting to evening. Like, not exactly evening, but the sun is starting to set. So, dusk. It's getting a little late. And... Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Kardec would actually say this for everybody. It'd probably be safer to get into either the inn or if we're gonna ask Dan if we could stay at his place, I guess. That one actually might be a little bit safer given the circumstances.
Need a new bedroll. It's covered in creep blood.
If you all do not mind, I'm going to sleep at the church for the night.
All right.
A place to clear my head.
Well, you'll know where to find us. Probably going to be in the inn because it's free.
Agreed.
While you're making your way to the inn and Raoul's about to head off, you bump into a well-dressed elven man. Was half-elven, excuse me. Oh, well, this is very lucky of me to bump into you. Actually, good evening. My name is Argo. My employer, Miss Vivian Karnov, is a wealthy widow who lives nearby with her children. They would like to invite you to a dinner party this evening. The Karnovs take great pleasure in hearing about the outside world and stories of adventures, and word of your adventures in town have certainly traveled fast. I must say they were very excited to hear that you were in the area. Your reputation so far is very grand. He will hold out a folded piece of parchment from his breast pocket and hand it to whoever wants to grab it.
I guess Gardeck will be the one that takes it.
Right. The envelope has a light blue wax seal embossed with a K symbol on it. If you will grant the Karnovs the honor of your company, I can guarantee you a grand meal, wine, and a relaxing evening filled with fine conversation. Mostly about your exploits, I am certain. Could we expect you this evening for cocktails?
Theo looks at him. Do you have tea?
You know, I think we do have some tea if you're not in the persuasion for alcoholic drinks.
I'm in.
Yes, that really includes, I believe, both of us in this case. I am not one I'm not one to be much of a drinker, as you can clearly see. Genuinely points at his head where it says sober.
I haven't had tea since I've been here.
Yes, we certainly do a lot of trade with the Vistani so that we can make sure we have all of the pleasure comforts from outside that we can.
I don't see why not.
Would you like transportation? I could get a coach. It's not too far from Vallaki, but it's
Is
safer
it
to
outside
travel.
of the town?
Yes, actually. It's just outside Vallaki. Not too far, of course, but a little deeper into the woods. You travel about 30 minutes away, I believe.
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah.
That's where I was actually about to ask.
I don't have a sheet for him, so I'll just have to roll and see what we get with.
Meh.
Nah.
Jesus Christ.
It's like,
Never. I trust this man completely.
Yeah,
Seems legit. I
I
heard
mean-
drinks.
with those
I heard
rolls,
tea.
Apparently, I also trust this man wholeheartedly.
yeah,
Antonio, save us.
Okay.
Jack of all
I will
trades.
try. How high of an insight do I need to get?
Are we all idiots?
We
let's
don't
keep that
know.
a mystery.
But,
We're all idiots.
You know,
my lord.
you like
Unless
the-
he rolls unless he rolls a natural one.
you guys really.
Does anyone still have bardic inspiration?
I
Nope.
don't think so at this point, no. But, you know, after the day you've all had, it would be nice just have a nice evening with some folks, have some drinks. Those of you that don't drink alcoholics, some wonderful tea. Some
I have regular
conversation.
inspiration. Can I roll?
You could if you wanted to.
Please.
I'm gonna use it.
Thank
Let's go!
Alright, copy and paste my last response. However, like obviously he's not telling you everything about them at this point. This is just extending the invitation. He's probably like their groundskeeper or something, and he delivering this message to you. Obviously, Karnovs are probably a noble family you get from the fact that they even have this guy at all who's pretty well dressed. So you're certainly in for an evening with rich people that, from what he says, he hasn't lied at all this entire conversation. They really like adventurers. And they love to hear about all of your exploits, both in and out of Barovia.
But they're gonna love me.
Can Kardak suggest something, even though you got a 3?
Sure.
So here's the thing I'm thinking, everybody. Because we're obviously all in favor of going to this dinner party. Just in case the gates close, we should ask or send message to Dan to see if it's okay we could stay in his hut.
I mean, I think even with like the invitation, I don't think Raoul wants to leave town. He kind of just wants to go sleep, but if everyone's going,
No one's forcing you to go for it. You could stay if you want to. Just
If you do go, maybe it'll help you clear your mind a bit.
well, with that low insight, I have no reason to misjudge anyone, so
Think of the tea.
I swear to God, if something else happens,
Everyone's raring to go, but you didn't answer him. Would you like him to get you a carriage, or are you cool with just walking and he can give you the instructions on how to get to the manor, or mansion, rather?
Carriage.
Alright. Well, I
we
will...
traveling in style.
Well, I will absolutely get you a carriage. Would we meet you here, or is there any particular spot you'd like to meet us?
Kardak would have said the hut thing, so you guys want to do that above game, just to say?
yeah. Probably the hut, and if not, Raoul can hand Kardak the stone if you want to send the message to Dan.
So, you're attuned to it, so he would have to attune... Actually, wait, is Sending Stones attunement? I don't think they
I think
are.
it is.
I don't think so.
No.
So then never
No,
mind,
it's a-
yeah. You can absolutely just take it and send a message. So 25 words, send to Dan.
Okay. I'm typing it out, sorry.
No
No,
problem.
you're good.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to just come up with 25 words on the fly. By all means, type it out first, or however.
Actually, before he types it out, he would ask, are we able to invite him, actually? I think if he mentioned he was an adventurer, they definitely would love to hear about his stuff.
You know? If there's another adventure in neighborhood, I mean, I don't see why the Karnov family wouldn't want to say hi to him. I would have to ask, though, and it's a bit short notice, unfortunately. So it might not be doable tonight, but perhaps another night we can have your friend come over as well. I will say, above game, this may or may not lead to a homebrew module that, if you had Dan, would make this significantly easier.
Are we getting the D&Ds? D&Ds?
The D&Ds. I mean, by significantly easier, I should clarify, it would trivialize the quest related to this.
Well, if you're thinking that we just, at the very least, we should tell them where we're going.
Yeah.
Oh, that is exactly 25 words. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, just for I'm just gonna put this in, I guess, general. or actually, no, I'm gonna put this in the chat.
Okie doke.
Was asked to dinner with rich family. Wanted to know if you would let us stay at your hut if the night goes too long.
Let's see.
According to the Google document I have, that is exactly 25 words.
Okay, I'm gonna type out the message myself. Alright. Dan replies, yeah, that's fine, I suppose. Have fun at the mansion. Short, sweet, simple. Not 25 words, but I can't imagine what else he would say.
Like, cool.
We're just gonna get a little alcohol, Dan. Let's go into dinner.
Going to dinner.
Just having a fun dinner party with some nobles. Cool.
We're just gonna take a little side quest, Dan.
Like some people be like, why aren't I invited to the party? But Dan is socially awkward, so he's cool with not going to the party.
Just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need
Like,
people. Ew.
I'm better around people now, but like, I'm not in a mindset for a dinner party right now. Maybe later, you know?
Social interaction. Ew.
Yeah. Listen, this man was paranoid that everyone could be working with his enemy before the end of his adventure. Now he is kind of in a better mindset, but not by much. He's sort of
He's still an introvert.
Yeah, he's an introvert. Like, his crowning achievement for social interaction would probably be at this point. I went to a tavern once that had a lot of people in it, and I wasn't panicked. Yay!
Did someone say tavern? Did someone say booze? Did someone say music?
Yes? Let me grab her name because I believe you would mention this if you mention music. Which one was it? Ella, I believe? Ah, actually, yes, Miss Ella Karnov is actually quite good with a lute herself. She is... I'm sure if you'd ask her, she'd be willing to play while you are there at the mansion. Probably during the cocktail hour, of course.
Well, I'm game.
Right. So, just so I'm clear on the plan, you're all going to go to Dan's and they're going to pick you up there, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okey-doke. Right, so he's going to be at the mansion to let you in at the gatehouse. So, eventually a carriage arrives at Dan's. He knocks. The man who runs the carriage introduces himself as Zeb. He's wearing, you know, traditional... what is the name for the person that drives the carriage? I'm drawing a complete blank.
A jockey?
I think jockey is for racing.
Yeah, jockeys are racing.
Well, I'm gonna Google this.
With chauffeur? Chauffeur?
What?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a chauffeur, but I don't know if that's the same word.
I thought it was just like a chariot jockey, but
Drives hair.
Jockey usually implies riding saddle
Coachman.
or bareback on top of the horse.
The name is a coachman, so he's wearing traditional
There you go.
coachman attire. He's got like a top hat on, a nice button-up jacket, some white gloves, some nice black
I had to make
boots.
this
Yes.
joke because it was already. I could have to finish this joke because it was already made. Ooh, fancy pants Rich McGee over here. Fuck you.
So he introduces himself, and as you walk out, he opens the door for you. It's, of course, big enough for all of you to get in without problem. You ride outside, around the outside of Vallaki, because at this point it's getting to where they close the gates up. And you ride up to a wrought iron gate with a scrollwork metal K affixed to the front. You see Argo come out of the gatehouse and opens the gate for you. Zeb makes the cart move through, of course, and the doors close behind you. And he calmly walks up to the gate, unless you all want to invite him into the carriage with you, but if you don't, he's just gonna walk back to the house proper.
Hella side note. How much would Antonius recognize of this particular carriage in general because of background?
Let me think on that for a little bit. I imagine that in Schultz, the carriages are a bit different.
Okay,
Like,
fair.
each region has their own unique style to their transportation, and Schultz is a jungle. So, in that regard, probably not very similar to what you're used to. Whoops, I accidentally went to the wrong page. As you pull up to the mansion proper, it is a 2-story brick structure of beautiful craftsmanship. It's a very grand sight. Ivy climbs the walls of the yellow bricks, and several red rose bushes line the front. Lanterns mounted on tall metal posts add light to the entryway, as the sun continues to finally crest beyond the horizon. 2 large wooden doors with metal banding and rivets begin to open. A petite young woman with brown eyes and red hair bounds out from the mansion, and let me show you a picture of this woman who's running up to you. That's her sheet. Show. She appears to be about 21 years old. Her hair put up in 2 little buns. And there it is. She's wearing a frilly orange-colored skirt that stops just above her knees, white stockings, gold-colored top, fashionable black shoes, and she seems to have a choker with a blue stone on it. "They're here! They're here!" she yells while clapping her hands in excitement. Her frilly orange skirt bounces on the air. The heels of her fashionable black shoes click on the cobblestone drive as she skips towards you. "Welcome to Karnov Mansion," she says as she gives you a polite curtsy. "I'm Evie, and we are so happy that you accepted our invitation." And for the record, I will put into chat how her name is spelled.
Wait, it's on the top of the sheet.
Oh yeah, you're right, it is. I forgot that was there. Whoops. Whoopsie. But yeah, this is Evie Karnov. She will, as you get out of the carriage, begin to escort you in. And as she sees you, if you will let her, Kai, she wraps her arms around you. Like, around your arm, not, like, fully into a hug.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well. I'm so, like I said, I'm very excited that you decided to come with us. You're very strong.
I try.
Zero has a cheeky smile on his face as he looks at Kai.
Oh,
Just kind of side-eyes him.
Gardak is gonna be polite, but in his head he's thinking this.
alright, let me see. I see. You put it in clips.
Yep.
Alright, so I will share that with chat. But he'll escort you in, and you see a beautiful woman dressed in an elegant blue evening gown, standing at the center of the manor's foyer, as well as 5 other figures, all human in varying ages, stand beside her. And I will show you a picture of the other Karnovs. Let's start with the matriarch, Vivian Karnov. As I begin to describe her in fuller detail. She is a very attractive woman. Her beauty seems to hide a bit of her age, but she's probably, you'd guess, in her late 40s. Her striking brown eyes are emphasized by her beautiful long dark hair that stops at the small of her back. She is wearing, like I said, an elegant blue evening gown and white shoes. She seems to have a pendant that has a very similar blue stone to the one you saw on Evie's choker. Not exactly the same, but very similar in make. She opens her arms in a welcoming gesture and says, "Welcome to our home. I'm Vivian Karnov. Of course, you've already met Evie, my youngest," she says with a smile. "These are my other children." There you are. Starting with, next up, my oldest is Maria. And let's grab that. Maria is dressed in a powder blue satin blouse with brown leather pants and tan leather mid-calf boots. She has green eyes and fiery red hair. Like her mother, she has a similar necklace with the blue stone. Obviously, the make's a little different, but the stone seems to be identical, the actual gemstone in its center. Followed by Marcus, Job, and Ella. And let's grab Marcus. Yes.
I'm not saying anything in character, but above game, huh? Do they all have the same type of stone?
Yeah. This one also very similar stone. He has a bit of a more athletic build. He's got broad shoulders and thick arms. He's brown hair and brown eyes. He's dressed in a finely tailored suit that accentuates his muscular physique. Of the boys, we next have Job Karnov.
Okay.
Job Karnov, he is a bit more slender than his brother, like, pretty significantly. Still fit, of course, but not nearly as buff as Marcus. He has blue eyes and shoulder-length black hair, even though in the portrait it looks brown. The description says black, but we're just gonna roll with it. He greatly resembles his mother, Vivian. Job is dressed in a relaxed yet stylish tan cloth pant and a red poet shirt. Weirdly enough, unlike his siblings and his mother, he is barefoot for some reason. Seems to be more chill than any of the others, just the vibe you get from him from looking at him. And last on our list, Miss Ella. Ella seems to be the prettiest of them. She has long, curly, brown hair and hazel eyes. She wears a forest green bodice over a flowing white poet shirt, black leggings, and black knee-high boots. And let me see if I can move them all around for chat so we can see all of the Karnovs. It's going to take some doing because there is a lot of them. And
They have so many kids. Jesus Christ.
yeah, she's quite the trooper, putting it mildly.
Question: where's the father?
Oh, are you gonna ask that right now?
No.
Ah, okay, good. I mean, there was more to read, but that would be such an awkward thing to just suddenly ask apropos of nothing.
Where's your dad?
You know, Ella kind of looks like that one evil aunt from My Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer.
She
Huh.
does.
You
That
know?
is a very specific reference.
It is a very specific reference, and it's kind of bizarre. You're not wrong.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
And as Kardak pointed out, all of them seem to have this blue gemstone. Yeah, it's going to be really hard. I don't think I can get them all on the screen at the same time. Too many.
Too many children.
It's like the Brady Bunch.
Listen, she got
Wait.
busy.
Someone needs to tell that woman to close her legs.
Look, she stopped at
See
4
ya.
kids.
You can't just say that.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing
I'm
you
surprised
just
you
say.
can have so many kids here in Barovia.
I'm surprised you could have a family so happy.
Yeah, this is what's most unsettling. They seem so happy.
Unlike the sound we were
Fine.
guessing, they seem actually happy.
Probably cool. It's all cool.
I point to the clip I just shared.
She'll say proudly, she points to Eats. Evie is our youngest. Okay, and let me go.
We all know they have no souls, they're all redheads.
Damn. Look, there are
Damn it.
soulless in Barovia, but they're gray. Also, some of them have brown hair. And apparently Job is black, even though the picture says clearly it's brown.
No.
Above game, I don't think the rest of the party knows about soulless people, so
Also fair.
no one asked.
Joke's on you, they all redheads to me.
Evie suddenly chimes in. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot. So I need to get everyone's names. I need to make nameplates for the dinner. We like to put them by everyone's seats and make sure everyone's sitting in the right places. And she gets some paper really quick and quill, and she just goes to everyone and asks for your name. Just for fanciness sake, both first and last name. If you're not comfortable, she'll just put your first name, but... Grab Evie again. There she is.
Kai Vermilion.
Hi, Vermilion. Alright.
Hmm.
That's my name.
She...
What's off for their name next?
Yeah?
Bolt. Just Bolt is good.
Ooh, mysterious. Bolt.
Zeo Archshade.
Zeo Archshade. Okay. And you watch as she folds them after she finishes writing to make a nice little tent to put on the table.
Gardic Blue Scale.
Kardak Blue Scale. Lovely name.
Raul Garu.
Raul Guru. And I believe that just leaves Antonius. What name you giving the pretty gal?
Does it have to be the proper name?
No, if you don't want to give him a proper name, you could just give him your
Tabaxi of
alias.
the Abbey.
Right. Ah, interesting. Tabaxi of the Abbey. Alright, I'll get these in their proper places. You, of course, see her just really quick write her family members' names. Obviously, she knows them, so she's just going to write that real quick, get them set up all on the table. I will be right back. And she skips off to the table. Vivian will chime in when she leaves. I think it's still going to be some time before Argo finishes our dinner for the evening, so I think we can just split off, show you a bit of the manor and chat. We don't get a lot of visitors often, so I'm sure my children are excited to learn about your adventures. I'm going to check in with Argo just to see how things are going. See where we are on the drink situation, of course. And, all of the Karnov children will grab one of you and begin asking you questions about your adventures. Evie, very obviously, is going with Kai.
Kai just looks back at Zio and he just mouths, "Help me."
Zio's just grazing waves.
You
Goodbye.
fucking traitor.
Ella is going to go with Antonius. Vivian will come back, says that the drinks will be coming, and she heads off with Zio.
Good.
Marcus will head off with Bolt. Job will take Raoul. And Maria will go with Bolt. No, wait, I said Bolt. Bolt was Marcus.
Yeah.
Bolt, Marcus,
Kardak.
Ella, Kardak. There we go. Kardak will get to hang out with Maria. I can't believe I forgot that, because I remembered when I was setting up who was going to be hanging out with who. There's a very specific reason I knew that Maria was going to go with Kardak, and I just completely spaced. And we'll just sort of go round robin. Each of them is going to ask you some questions. We'll start with Kai. Ella asks you, what was the fiercest foe that you fought?
It's probably a race of locust people.
Ooh. But that's
Do you know
really
what that is?
rough.
Do you know what a locust is?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of locusts. Obviously, like
Okay.
everyone else, we're trapped in Barovia, but before we came here, we were outside of Barovia. We traveled around a bit, but this is where we decided to stay, of course, after, well, obvious reasons.
See. Oh, thank you for your hospitality.
Oh, of course! It's the least we could do. Such big, strong heroes like you. You know, there's... She flutters her eyes at you. You know, there's not a lot of good suitors here in Vallaki.
How are those drinks coming along?
Argo does come out with drinks, and he has quite the assortment. There's wine and ales. Dealer's choice.
He just grabs the nearest one. You don't say.
And
Are any of us near you?
she brought him into the foyer, and they're hanging out on the love seat, but they're all showing you like different rooms of the house, so I would imagine that Vivian came a little later, so I will say Zio does get to look and hear a little bit of the conversation.
Theo pipes up and says, "You really think it's smart to drink around her?"
He just turns to you. Don't you have somebody to talk to?
And, you know, that's a pretty good transition. We'll head to Vivian and Zio. Yes, I'd actually like to learn a bit about you myself, Mr. Zio. What was the most dangerous thing you've ever done in your time as an adventurer?
Most dangerous thing I would probably say.
Can I ask the question bug in while you're thinking of an answer?
Yes.
Is this like in the canon of what we are doing, or do we just make something up from like our previous adventure before we were a team?
I mean, if you want to make up stuff from your adventures outside of Barovia, you absolutely can. I mean, you can also tell them what you've been doing in Barovia as well. They're asking just in general. So, like, you guys who have been adventuring had some adventures, even though you were level 1. Like, obviously the rat thing wasn't the most glamorous, but I'm sure you've done other stuff as well. Like, you know, goblins and the like, so feel free to create some new lore.
I just kept it canon.
Yeah.
Say probably the most dangerous thing I ever done was probably fighting in a war against locust people and trying to save my son and wife.
Oh, goodness. And
But failed.
she puts a hand on your shoulder. I understand what it's like to lose family. I lost my husband before we came here to Barovia. A group of... She looks at you, and her sorrow turns a little to anger. Not all adventurers are good people. I don't know who paid them to do it, but a group of adventurers murdered my husband. But we know that not everyone is like that. Obviously. But I had to raise my children all on my own, and it's tough.
That's understandable. I have to deal with that knucklehead as he points to Kai as he was coming up.
Ah. And we will move over to Marcus and Bolt. Marcus looks at you. He's brought you to the library. It's pretty expansive. So, I have to ask. You've been in a lot of harrowing situations, I'm sure. Bolt, have you ever been close to death and managed to pull free from it?
A couple of times. Out of character, I think Bolt has gone down once already in this campaign, from what I'm thinking. But I may be wrong.
Yeah, I think you have gotten close a couple times.
I don't know about actually falling unconscious, but there have been a couple of hairy situations.
Oh, I see. Of course.
Mainly already since I've been here in Barovia, we've had a couple of close calls. I mean, you probably heard the story already, but we went through the Durst Manor, and, well, the basement was a little harrowing.
Oh, I've never been, but I have heard some stories about the Durst Manor. I have to say, I'm genuinely impressed. Heard some ghastly things about that family, let me tell you. And no offense, of course, you don't seem like the, he flexes a little bit, the build type. I imagine all of your skills come from your, brain.
He would not. Yeah, I mean, I can fight. He chose, like, he pulls out, he's got a mace, he's got a couple of daggers, he's got basically like a handheld hammer, and he's got his clothes. I have physical weapons, but I do my best fighting at range. Pulls out his pistol.
Fascinating. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm a bit buff, and as nobles, we need to be able to protect ourselves in any way we can. I'm more of a physical fighter myself, but I can appreciate the fine craftsmanship you have here.
Yeah, I learned pretty much everything I have from my, I guess you could call my dwarven mentors, kind of adoptive parents, family. I guess from what I understand, I don't know much about, obviously I'm a tabaxi, I'm a cat person, but from what I understand, a bunch of the dwarves that were in the mountains close to the forest where my family supposedly lived found me just abandoned as a baby. I don't know why, I don't know how. They never really gave me the full story, but they found me, took me back to their encampment, and pretty much just raised me like a dwarf. So pretty much everything I know about crafting and engineering is from them. And eventually I eventually just decided I wanted to go out on my own to see the rest of the world, and now here I am.
I can totally relate. Being stuck in one place forever, I mean, of course your family is there, but it's good to stretch your legs when you can. That's the one problem with, well, there's many problems with Barovia, let's be honest with each other. But one of the biggest ones is that you can't leave.
Yeah, we found that out pretty quick.
And let's go to... We'll go with Kardak and Maria next. She scoots a little close to you, Kardak, and says, "You look very brave. How does one become an adventurer exactly?"
Well, I mean, family business, I think, if being fully honest with you. My father and my mother were both adventurers themselves, and I wanted to strike out on my own.
I see. I mean, I couldn't imagine leaving my family, of course, but I can definitely see the drive to want to become your own man, of course. I don't think we're quite ready for that thing, especially not while we're here. But I'm sure you've gotten into all sorts of crazy adventures with your friends here.
It's been an interesting few weeks, I can tell you that. Wouldn't trade anything of it, honestly. It'd be boring if it was anything else.
Oh, I can totally relate. Out of curiosity, what's your specialty? I'm a bit of an archer myself.
No kidding. I'm actually one myself. As you can see, shows her his bow / wand.
Oh, may I? She holds her hands out, if you'll allow her to take a look at it.
Yes, do be careful with it, though. I'm sure you understand.
Of course. And she looks at the bow, tests the bowstring a little bit. She's definitely an expert with a bow as well. She knows the proper way to care for and examine. Fine piece of work. I have mine upstairs in my room.
You certainly seem to have your way about it.
I have mine in my room at the moment, but I'd love to show you what I'm capable of. I just don't know if we'll have time, certainly not before dinner.
Perhaps during the day. We'll go outside.
Oh, of course. And we'll move to Job and Raoul last. He has you in the study, Raoul, and he just sort of relaxes in a very comfy-looking chair looking at you. You know, the rest of my family seem pretty impressed with you and your lot, but no offense, of course, in all politeness. I'm not sure if I share in that. I mean, what can you do? What separates you from your fellows?
I'm a hunt. Like Raoul just kind of like, I guess he was just kind of like staring off, still thinking to himself, but like realizing as soon as he talks to you, he's like kind of shakes back. Oh, well, I'm a hunter.
I see. You seem a bit tense, man. Is everything all right?
A lot has happened recently.
I see.
You know how these lands are. Sometimes it gets to you. Today was a tougher day.
I see. Listen, man, I understand this place is rough, but you gotta learn to let go sometimes. Like, that shit'll eat you up inside. Wanna know why I don't wear shoes? 'Cause I'm really chill. I like to relax and take things one step at a time. Get closer to the earth, you know? You can feel it between your toes. Always touching the grass. Sometimes it's better just not think about how dark things are and try to come to terms with yourself. Know what I mean?
Raoul just kind of blinks. No, I don't really.
Bit uptight, huh? No worries, no worries. Maybe you'll get a hang of it.
To be honest, I'm born and raised here in these lands. At least, you know, from... Hopefully, there are people who actually do have, you know, a faith beyond it. I'm always gonna be here, no matter what.
Well, hey man, that's a defeatist attitude, let me tell you. Maybe you'll get out of here someday, you never know. Or maybe
Raoul
not.
just still kind of just like blinks.
But hey, you know, maybe you won't. And, I mean, that sucks, but you gotta make the best with what you get, you know?
Raoul's just still kind of just thinking to himself, just like, who the fuck is this guy?
That's very fair.
It's like, how? I'm like,
Like, I mean, from what you've seen of the other Karnovs, he definitely seems like the oddball out of all of them.
and you picked the most like relaxed person to want to talk to
Yes.
me.
I did this on purpose, yes.
That's
You know the type
actually
of-
hilarious.
You know the type of day Raoul's had. He's. I cannot just chill.
Okay, okay. But what if you did, though? Have you tried that? Huh? Huh?
I did once. It did not go well. I'm being 100% serious. I did try to relax once, and I got addicted to those pies that the old lady sells.
Oh, you know, we never touched that stuff. I smelled from a mile away that there's something funky with it, but, you know. Hey, you got better, right?
Yeah.
Just gotta look on the brighter side of things sometimes, man. This place sucks. Like, there's no sugarcoating it, right? We both know it. I'm not gonna baby you here, this place sucks. Well, like, there's some good things here, right? Like, I have my family, right? And I mean, we get in our hair sometimes, it's a bit hectic. But I love them, and I have folks, and like, you've got your adventure pals, right? And maybe you have other people that I don't know about. Doesn't
It's
hanging around
kind of-
with people make everything worthwhile?
Raoul was going to relax for a bit, but as soon as he mentioned family, the 1,000-yard stare returns.
Oh shit, did I break you? You alright, dude? He just sort of pokes you a little bit.
Just kind of poking like a wall.
Damn.
You're not, I'm gonna say above you, you're not gonna get more out of Raoul until, you know, basically gets called to dinner.
Yeah. Funnily enough, that's, I think, when you do get called in. You all sit at your table. It's a wonderful spread. Well, everything is set up for the dinner. You can smell it from the kitchen, almost ready. Argo's going to state from the kitchen what's being served as he puts the finishing touches on. Being served tonight is a roast duck in a orange sauce, buttered fried Brussels sprouts, steamed broccoli sprinkled with goat cheese, and a green leaf salad with dried berries and groundnuts. Above game, groundnuts is peanuts in Forgotten Realms speak.
sounds pretty good, not gonna lie.
And it'll be out in just a moment. Let me get you all some more drinks of your choice. At this point, Zia, you would have had some tea given to you before, but I'd imagine you've drained it. Everyone gets handed their drink of choice. I'll leave it up to you what you decide to get. Of course, like I said, there's ale, there's wine, there's some tea, there's, I'm gonna say there's like a fruity drink of some kind mixed in there too. It's pretty impressive. No one else in Barovia seems to have this, but like they said, they trade with the Vistani, and the Vistani can probably get shit in here. They actually can leave and come back. That's their thing.
And these are all, like, on the house?
Oh, 100%. You're our guests here. Oh, wait, there was one more person. Before I get to the next scene, we have Ella and Antonius. Before you get brought up to the table proper. You know, I couldn't help noticing that instrument on your side. Are you a musician as well?
Alright. Mate,
Mm-hmm.
are you as well?
Oh, yes, I'm skilled with a lute myself. I've been practicing for quite a while.
I gotta hear some of your tunes.
Oh, well, I would certainly love to. Before dinner gets down, I could play us some music while we're still enjoying our cocktails. One moment, and she rushes upstairs and comes back with a lute, and I'm going to roll a performance check for her. Okay, that's really weird, considering that she is... Alright, so it would be a charisma check, flat. I find it wild she isn't actually trained in performance, but we'll play it by ear, I suppose. That is an 18. She makes that lute sing. It's one of the most beautiful songs you've heard in a good long while.
I thought you said flute, and I was gonna be like, wait, does she run Burgundy do this performance?
No, it's a lute.
I drank a little bit before I started doing my thing, and I was just something came out. Some sort of singing, sort of just slurring. Yeah.
She laughs. I understand sometimes when you drink a little too much, it infects the performance.
We're having fun.
Yeah, of course. I think we could probably make beautiful music together. Maybe perhaps when you're a bit more sober.
Are you saying I can't make good music now?
I mean, you could prove me wrong. And she smiles.
For the sake of it.
Bit better. But still, you know, your vision's a little blurred.
I'm tripping over a little bit, which is affecting my ability to actually breathe properly. And also making the lute, my hand not match the positioning needed for a lute.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you something before we get ready for dinner proper. What's it like back where you used to live before you became an adventurer? It's been a while since we've left Barovia, and I'm just curious to hear about the outside world.
Really?
Yes.
Well, outside is not. It's somewhat great, it's somewhat meh. Barovia is a lot of fun. I can be my own person.
I see. Well, I'm glad the lands of Barovia haven't beaten you down and you still hold on to that spark of joy. Some people aren't as lucky.
I'm hoping I can stay here and hopefully just not have to deal with weirdness and hopefully I'm far away from my troubles.
I see. I mean, I don't want to pry too much, but what were you running away from? I mean, clearly there's something back home that you don't want to catch up to you. If it's too much, I'm asking, let me know, and I'll... And she makes the zipping lip motion.
You're pretty.
Thank you, you're pretty cute yourself.
Oh
Above game, what's the oh no for?
Are we all getting the same red flags?
Yep.
no. Okay.
I realized I'm going to move you over to the Barovia map. And I can't imagine what red flag you could possibly be getting. Really now. They're so nice. And let's zoom out a little
Too
bit.
nice.
I mean, I will admit, this is still Barovia, so I understand the hesitation. But, dinner is about to be served. You're all in your proper seats, as are the Karnovs, the people that you talked with directly across from you. Vivian stands with her glass of wine and walks behind her children. She raises her glass and says, "Children, would you please join me in toasting these fine adventurers?" The children each take their own drinks and stand and join Vivian behind the table. They raise their glasses as their mother begins to speak. "Friends, thank you for accepting our invitation. We truly appreciate the work you've done in these lands. May your future endeavors be successful." The family raises their glasses and says, "Hear, hear!" and then take a drink. The children start to walk back to their seats, but then stop as Vivian continues. "But sadly, that's not the only reason I asked you here. There are large walls that surround the back of our home. These walls once housed exotic creatures from throughout the realm. We acquired this home shortly after the Keeper," she makes air quotes, "left. Many of those creatures remained. Some still roam this area today. Certain aspects of these creatures have started to eat away at our sanity, and we would ask you assist us in a hunt. Would you entertain this offer?"
A hunt?
Oh, you just needed our help.
"Yes, but it's always polite to provide food and drink."
Well, don't see why not. Everybody? What do you think?
I can't really go into any reason why we shouldn't.
If people need help, then we should offer help.
Agreed.
Excellent. She lifts up her glass with a smile and takes a drink. And then the floor drops from underneath all of you, and you find yourselves falling. Quick, make a dex check.
Son of
Everyone.
a
Everyone?
Everyone.
A check or a save?
Check. Or,
Ah,
no, a dex save, I'm
As
sorry.
I realized
Really,
I was
it's a
muted
save.
this entire time.
Oh, no.
I was about to ask, what will we be hunting?
Well, you're gonna take a trip
Good thing you
first. The DC is 15, by the way.
Hey!
Nice.
Oh, only Kai is saved?
Kai and Kardak so far.
Okay.
Let's see.
Crap.
So, who,
it's all that monk training.
Yep.
Oh
my
Cool.
god, I think I might
Cool,
have
cool, so
figured
far.
out what this is above game. I'm gonna ask you after we're done with the session.
Yeah, this is probably where we're gonna end the session. But let's get the dex rolls. I think that was everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, that'd be me. Yep, that's everybody.
Okay, so anyone who rolled under 15 is taking 14 damage. Everyone who rolled 15 or higher is taking 7.
Ow.
So we're taking how much damage?
If you rolled under 15, you're taking 14 damage.
We never healed from last time properly, right?
I'm going to say, before we properly start this, that you had enough time to, at the very least, spend some hit die if you wanted. Because it was a
Okay.
while. So if you want to really quickly do your hit die, heal up, and then take the damage, by all means. Oh, and yeah, don't hit the doors yet. I have moved you down, and I will describe everything that just happened as the floor dropped from underneath you.
I can't see.
You sure can't, because you don't have dark vision, silly.
Actually, I do have dark vision.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. What color did we give your dark vision?
It was yellow.
Tis you who was
Vision.
a silly one.
And 60 feet.
Fair enough. There we go. Now you should be able to see. Kardec, however, is still in the dark as I describe the area you find yourselves in. The floor drops from underneath you, and
Wait a
you
minute,
fall-
I have dark vision.
Don't Dragonborn not have dark vision?
No, Dragonborn do have dark vision. That's a 5e thing. I looked this up.
Let me see. Damage resistance, retainers, tides of chaos, fighting style. Yeah, I'm not seeing dark vision on your sheet anywhere.
It's actually the new Dragonborns, the metallic and
Oh, the metallic ones. Damn it.
the gem ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you are the only person in the party without dark vision, Kardec. So, let us... You fall about 40 feet, and you collide with the dark ground. You find yourselves in a basement underneath the mansion. The trapdoors above you closes, and you're now in total darkness. Those with dark vision can see that there is a hallway ahead. On either side of you is a wooden door, and those of you who can see at the very end there appears to be a cellar doorway with a little bit of light leaking through. There's a door to the right and a door to the left.
Can I light a torch?
Oh, absolutely. If you have a torch,
Like-
you can certainly light it.
I have a torch kit, so I'm gonna light a torch.
Right, so
Maybe
that's
there was something about that.
20 feet both ways. There we go. Now you have an actual light source.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this because both in game and out of character. All right, who's not dead? Sound off.
I like
Yeah.
it.
My fucking legs.
Ugh.
Oh, my
How
God.
did none of us see this happening?
Like,
I don't know. It's almost we had no insight on these people before coming in here.
Yeah, I know, right? It's-
If it makes
Looks
you
at
feel
looks
better,
at Bo.
above-
Looks at Bolt and Asmodeus. How the fuck did we get tricked twice now?
I just
What
wanted
is wrong with us?
I just wanted tea.
you
Did-
did get some
Did any of
tea.
them ask you weird questions too?
About
Yeah,
how
I'm
it's like being an adventurer? Yes.
I got asked how close I've come to death.
Strongest
Why
enemy.
specifically death?
The most dangerous thing I have ever done.
I was just told. I just told just to relax and not stress.
Oh, nice. Happy for you.
Earl just gives you the look of like, I'm still recovering.
And he was going to use the second win.
Absolutely. Also, I'm gonna give this to you for free, Zio, because your nose is so damn good. You'd probably smell it from your position. First and foremost, there's doors on the left and right of you. You sniff the air, and Zio, you smell like urine, feces, and animal musk from the hallway to the north of you. There's some kind of animal or animals in here?
PC. P.
Yeah.
And
I said I was gonna say it is above game, but you know, I feel like I'm gonna say it now. Are we doing the most dangerous game right now, fucking Draco?
Yep.
Is that what you're having us do right now?
100% yes.
I'm down.
So,
Zeus sits up and look at. I killed the mother.
Think that's what they want us to do. They got. Do you guys notice that you had similarities with your questioner?
No.
Between me and Zio, yeah.
My
Basically, how I see it, they hold a grudge against adventurers because they killed their father.
what was her
Why the
name?
fuck was she flirting with me?
Oh, yours too.
I mean, you're a good-looking man. Of course, somebody would flirt with you.
and
Thanks.
point of order, Maria was the one who was talking to you, Kardak.
Maria. Very clearly skilled with a bow.
All
I
right.
think if I was a betting man, they want us to go one-on-one with the ones that we talk to. But only the ones we talk to.
I'm getting real sick of this place's fucking mind games.
You know what? Before we properly end, did you want to explore the 2 rooms to your side, or just go straight through?
I think explore the roofs just in case, because I don't feel like having something sneak up behind us.
I kind of want a divine sense to see if I sense anything.
Oh, you absolutely can. You don't sense anything that is celestial, infernal, or undead.
Okay.
And the door does seem unlocked, both of them. I will start with Raoul's door. Let's see. What is your passive perception, Raoul?
It is 15.
Okay.
And I also have heightened senses as well.
All right. Your door, a large storage area is behind this door. All sorts of furniture, tools, and books are piled haphazardly. But you do notice that mixed in with this nonsense seems to be 2 healing potions and a sword in a scabbard. I'll allow you to take it out, and it seems to gleam like a silver sword. Over on Zio's side, this closet contains... the smell of mildew belches from this closet as you open the door. Several sets of khaki linen garments hang from hooks that line the wall. A white pith helmet lays on the floor next to a dirty tan-colored jacket. A piece of parchment peeks out from the jacket's pocket. Would you like to pick that up?
Yes.
It reads, "Oh, they are beautiful, absolutely magnificent. 6 of them, I can't believe it. They will go so very nicely with the others." But with that information, with you fallen down into the Karnov basement, the hunt begins. Will the Night Slayers survive? Or will the Karnovs claim them? You'll have to tune in next time to find out. But let's start going around the horn. Who would like to start?
I can start.
Ron, how'd you like tonight's session?
That was pretty fun. Sorry for going off the rails and werewolfing in front of the burgomaster.
No worries.
But, other than that, it's pretty good. I'll also say I'm going to be gone next week. I'll be out of town, so... yeah, I'll be out of town.
Alright. Well, We'll have to put this on
And-
hold. I wouldn't want you to miss the hunt.
Thank you. Yeah, that's me, I guess. I don't know who's next down the line.
Drop my phone. That would be Daluna would be next after you.
You go.
Hello, my name is Darren13. You find me on Twitter, Deluna1338. You find me on Twitch, YouTube, Blue Sky, and anywhere else you want to try to find me at Deluna13. Tuesday in the afternoon, schedule per minute, you will find me on Twitch, the Person's channel for Power Rangers Cyber Strike. We're in a bit of a battle that I'm really anxious to get back into. That's all I'm going to really say about that. Let Charlotte say more if he wants to, because he's a part of it as well. You'll find me on on Tuesday night on Brother Bond's channel with Draco and Hoshi here for our D&D campaign phase of our lives. And yeah, we didn't just meet Peter Pan.
What? No.
Not at all. That's really it. Let's see, down the line for me. Well, it is Draco, but we skipped Chacos. I'm gonna have you go before everyone else.
Oh, you can find I'm Truck Zombie 101. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Blue Sky, and Ko-Fi as Truck Zombie 101. The Age of Mythology remake comes out next week, and I'll probably try to stream that because I fucking love the original game very much. I'm a huge ancient Greek nerd, and I was actually really sad that I didn't get to be a part of Odyssey, Rhapsody of Fire with this group. So I'm very much looking forward to that game. There's also Akambot coming out, I believe, today. Actually, today. It is a basically like if you imagine Jack Daxter and Ratchet & Clank doing the fusion dance. It's kind of what you're in for. It's really fun. I got to figure out how much it is. I'm probably gonna try to get a hold of it and stream that also. Outside of my streams, you can find me on Twitch Person's channel for Power Rangers Cyber Strike. We're currently fighting a bunch of cogs. So that's gonna be fun. Every other Tuesdays, so next Tuesday and every other Tuesday, you can find me, Daluna, Draco, and Hoshi over on Burnout Bomb's channel for our Phase of Our Lives, which is our Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. It's gonna be fun. We just got attacked by somebody who had a pet. I don't remember what it was. It's been a minute, but
The
yeah.
owlbear?
Yeah, pet owlbear. So that's gonna be fun when that all goes down. Wednesdays, I'm here. Thursdays, you can find me on Draco's channel, usually for party games, or Baldur's Gate 3 whenever we do that, probably this week. I don't know. Stay tuned. And yeah, aside from that, MNW, Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. It's a big old Discord/Twitch eFed community where we submit custom characters on WWE 2K24 and watch them AI joust for fun. And that's we have we have Friday Night Flashbang, Twitch.tv/EverBosco on Fridays, and we have Monday Night Warzone Mondays on Twitch.tv/Dr_Caliban. And our Multivania is going to be coming up this weekend, the 31st and September 1st. Multivania, look forward to that. I believe myself and Daluna, both of our characters are going to be on the show. So if you like video games and you like wrestling, come on over and take a look at that. Hoshi, I believe you're next.
Hi, I am Royal Hoshi. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Blue Sky as Royal Hoshi. You can also find me on Burnout Vaughn's channel with Draco, Chaco, and Daluna on every other Tuesdays. You can also find me here on Wednesdays on Draco's channel and also on Thursday if we play party games or play Baldur's Gate. Go.
Hello, I am Thanatos. You'll find me here with Draco, normally playing as Kai Vermilion. And tomorrow I will be playing with the Lost Knights at 8 o'clock Eastern, playing as Solbrook the Lizardfolk Artificer, as we're facing off against a Necromancer that killed me. So, be on the lookout for that. And yelling.
Hello. I am on Twitch, YouTube, Blue Sky. Again, if you name it, I'm probably there. And my stream schedule is going to be a little inconsistent. Granted, it hasn't been consistent as of late, but it's going to be slightly more inconsistent, and hopefully it'll become consistent again because classes are starting. And I am hoping tomorrow I will be able to do a little bit of ZZZ again and do more art. Maybe even have a new toggle ready. Maybe. We shall see. And yeah. Last is Draco, right?
Hey everyone, you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Mondays you can catch me here for Persona 5, where we are about to learn about our potential next target from his student to see if maybe the rumors are true or not about him abusing his art students and plagiarizing from them. If so, we'll have to kick his ass. Tuesdays, you can catch me here with Daluna, or you can catch me over, like they said, at Burnout Lawns, where we're doing Phase of Our Lives. I've already said, but yeah, we're fighting Totally Not Peter Pan. Definitely.
Totally.
Wednesdays, you can find our heroes here. I've already said what they're going to be encountering, but I will add this because I forgot to mention it. The Homebrew module that I grabbed is The Secret of Karnov Mansion, which you can find on DM's Guild if you'd like to run this dungeon yourself. That was Wednesdays. Thursdays, as previously mentioned, you can find us here. We do party games, Baldur's Gate sometimes, all sorts of fun stuff. And last but not least, on Fridays, you can catch me here playing Phantom Hourglass, where we're going to go through the Desert Temple to get the light bow so we can finally purge that demon out of Zelda's body so she can take her goddamn body back. But with all of that said and done, how about we find someone to raid? Whoops, that was the wrong way. There we go.
I put who I have live in the general chat. I've got Bracky, Theropod, Martin Cashouse, aka Marty the Moth. He's a pro wrestler and variety streamer. And Kieran, your Moonstone, formerly a TFS.